Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Parlay Closet Podcast. This time in person. We have the boys all here, the squad. Squad, introduce yourself.
Well,
Well,
who's
I guess
gonna
I'll
go
go
first?
first.
Oh shit, we all just fucking jumped in.
Come on.
Yeah, let's just all talk at the same
Go
time.
ahead, Gibby.
Yeah, hey, I'm Gibby. How's it going?
They don't know who you are.
I'm Rob.
Who's Rob?
Oh.
Raise your hand. There we go.
Beautiful Falcons jersey on. Look at that.
You next.
Yeah,
Oh,
who's
crap,
left?
What's my name?
I don't know what your name is. I don't even know who you are.
Oh man, I'm so confused.
I'm so confused.
I'm Waz.
And I'm Noah. Treat me more as IT tech support. I'm here for shits and giggles.
No one knows nothing about football.
Oh,
Hey, I know who Tom Brady is.
is
We're
he still
good.
playing?
No,
Good.
There you
When
go.
did he retire?
this year. Last year.
Ooh.
Close enough.
Who did
Close
he?
enough.
What team did he retire on?
Was it the Patriots?
No, he played for
Falcons.
them. No, he played for one other team. He won a Super Bowl with these people. They're in a warm climate.
So
Trump lives in the state.
Florida.
Yes. What team? There's
I don't know what
three
team
teams in
is.
Florida. What are the three
There's
teams?
three? Why is there
All right,
three?
Noah, let's play a game. We're gonna start this hot.
Oh.
That's knowledge of football. There are three teams that are in Florida. I want to see if you know two of them, and Tom Brady played for one of them. It's the Tampa Bay.
Dolphins.
No, close.
That is one of the
That is
teams.
one of the teams.
Okay.
Okay, so you got one. There's the Tampa Bay, and then there's the Jacksonville.
It's a cat.
Jaguars.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh,
There
my
we go.
goodness.
All right, that was good. That was good.
Last one's Buccaneers.
That was Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
That's who Tom Brady retired with.
I knew the Dolphins. Don't ask me why I knew the Dolphins.
Hey man, it's a good team.
Legendary team.
Legendary team. Who was the legendary quarterback?
Dan Marino.
It's
Is that
just
right? I'm gonna fact check it.
It's just a trivia podcast at this point.
Well, today's gonna be an NFL preview pod, so we're just gonna go through the divisions, see how we think is gonna happen, see what futures we're gonna be betting, and then we're gonna come back at the end of the year and see how we did.
Hopefully I
Awful.
do well.
Hopefully, we actually make money.
Oh,
Rob has lost me $100 in the last 2 days, so hopefully I can win some of that back. So.
I was getting hot towards the end of the football season last year. I'm kind of excited for it to start again.
Yeah. Oh shit. We're gonna see what happens. All right. Well, as you can tell, Gibby is a Bears fan. Rob is a Falcons fan, and I unfortunately am a Browns fan. Noah, who are
Unfortunately.
you a fan of? Are you going with the Chicago Bears, or is there a team that holds your heart?
I'm gonna go with the Bears. I have a
Okay.
Bears
Woo-hoo.
chair. My dad was die-hard Bears fan, so I'll go with Bears.
All right. So we got two Bears fans, a Falcons fan, and a Browns fan. All right. All right. All right. So, why don't we start talking a little bit about this offseason? One question I have, and we can start with Gibby here. What team do you think was the biggest winner this offseason? So I'm taking into consideration the people they got rid of, people they traded for, people they drafted. Who do you think was the biggest winner as far as either a team, a coach, an individual, whatever you may think, but just take that into consideration. What team was your biggest winner of the season?
So I think the Texans really killed it in the draft just by taking quarterback and a defensive.
It's a lot of picks, though.
It is. It was a lot of picks, but they also got Dalton Schultz during the offseason. Great tight end
Cowboys? Right, from Cowboys?
from the Cowboys. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Jets.
Jets.
You think the
too.
Jets? Okay,
The
why?
Jets.
Why the Jets?
Aaron Rodgers. That's the only answer. Aaron Rodgers. They got
Jets are
everything they
good.
need in that man. Their age don't matter to
What
that
about
guy.
that offensive line, though? You been watching Hard Knocks?
No, I have not been watching
You
Hard
gotta
Knocks.
watch
I
Hard
don't watch football.
That one
till it starts.
dude, that one clip of him running up on his old offensive coach. He ran up to him, like jumped out at him. He goes, "What's up, you fat bitch?"
I saw a TikTok about that. Yeah.
Dude, they were like, who was that against? That was the week of crap. Who were they playing against? They blew them out. It's like 0. They shut them out in that preseason game.
Damn, I remember.
Damn it, who the hell was that?
Don't look at me.
Can't remember. Was it the Panthers? No, it wasn't the Panthers.
I'm
No,
gonna
it was
say
the
that-
it was
Panthers.
last
the
week.
Panthers. I think it was the Panthers.
It was last week. Let's
The
see. who
Panthers
they
got
got.
blown out, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna say it's Patriots.
No, it wasn't the Patriots.
I'm gonna say it's Patriots
Was
for
the
every single
Patriots.
one.
I want to say it was the Panthers. Really?
Jets played the Panthers week
That-
1. They blew them out
Panthers. Blew 'em out,
27
Okay, yeah,
to
it was the
nothing.
Panthers. Okay.
The best part of this all
Fact check.
is
quick.
you have a laptop right in front of you, which you can look up the
Well, I don't want to be
answer.
like typing on it, you know. Like I just have stuff. But all right, so we got the Jets, and then we have the Texans. He's going based on the draft. What about that coach?
Well, yeah.
Defensive minded
It is.
for 49ers. I don't know. I think offensive coaches this year are going to be key. We'll see.
Yeah.
Young quarterback, Will Anderson, number 3. Give up a lot. But Arizona's been also they traded 2 people away this week? They traded away
Simmons. right.
Simmons for 7th round pick to the
That was-
Giants.
That was a steal for the.
But
Giants.
that was also they're just tanking for a quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if they just shut Kyler Murray down this year.
Do you say hanking or tanking?
Tanking. Like they're
okay.
tanking for because they're supposed to be like what is it? 2 like legendary quarterbacks supposed to come out of this draft class.
Okay.
So everyone's trying to go for one of those guys. I think it's USC and then I want to say it's Kentucky somewhere or North Carolina.
Kentucky?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those guys are in college right now. My biggest winner, I'm gonna say I think the Bears. I think the Bears did really well. They got a lot back for that first round pick. They got a number 1 wide receiver. They
I-
also did well in the draft.
I see a lot of Bears pages pop up on my feed, and it doesn't seem like the Bears fans are too excited. It's kind of disappointing because I think they really have some good potential this year.
It's just the overhype, I think, of Justin Fields. I feel he is a little overhyped, but it's just let's see how he does.
I think
on the
it's just too
field.
much comparison to Jalen
Just-
Hurts.
That's true. Yeah.
What I could chime in is my dad and my uncle, biggest Bears fans. I've never heard them say anything nice about the Bears, and I don't think anybody does. I don't think any Bears fans are truly Bears fans, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They might be the team's biggest haters.
Yeah,
I
basically.
just think they
Biggest
got
haters.
burned on Trubisky. I think Trubisky was they were all hope. It was all hope. They made the playoffs. They had a good record, and then it all just came falling apart.
Just by one kick.
Yeah, I think they're doing a lot of good stuff over there.
One kick set the franchise behind a few years.
It only takes one.
Nah, I really believe in Justin Fields. I don't think he's overrated. I don't think he's
gotta be.
overhyped.
It's got to be something, otherwise.
Or
it's not good.
I, mean,
Underrated.
I was never in on Trubisky, so I'm a little bit in on Fields though.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we did the biggest winners. Let's go with the biggest losers, Rob. Who's the biggest loser you thinking over here?
Broncos.
Broncos. Okay, biggest losers. Why?
Sean Payton, I think he's washed. Dude. I don't think he's like
The
good
only
coach.
person out there who's saying that Sean Payton's washed. I don't think they're gonna do well. I think they're gonna be okay. But biggest losers. What do you think, Gippy?
I think
Because I'm gonna go Packers. I think losing Aaron
The
Rodgers
Rodgers,
is gonna
that's a-
fudge them up.
that did, but I was gonna say just maybe the Raiders. I mean, they let go
Yeah.
of Carr, getting Jimmy Garoppolo.
I like
which
that
don't
backup
think-
though. You see that backup they got
I
behind Garoppolo?
I did not. Who was
Tom
it?
Brady was in the locker room. Maybe he'll make a little
Oh,
appearance.
yeah,
maybe.
so, yeah.
He owns the Raiders, so he's got to be. He's got money invested in this team, so you got to see. But no,
And
I
they
think
also, I mean, they got rid of Darren Waller too, or traded away Darren Waller
Yeah.
to not
to the Giants. Giants are stacked up. I think a lot of people are missing out on the Giants and buying too much on the Jets. Like, dude, that left tackle the Giants have, crazy. That defensive tackle they have in what's his name? Oh my God, Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence is on the Giants. I want to say. They got is it Thibodeau?
Thibodeau.
From
So, yeah, he got drafted what, like 2 years
2 years
ago?
ago, yeah.
something like that. So a lot of young talent. I think Daniel Jones is being slept on. Yeah, he got paid a lot of money. Was it worth it? You got to pay a guy $40 million this year. Kirk Cousins is making $40 million. Like,
Yeah.
you got freaking Pat Mahomes making 50. You got other dudes making Deshaun Watson's making over 55. Like, your elite quarterbacks are making 50 plus. 40 million ain't it anymore, with the salary cap and what you got. But I think the Packers are going to be in a rude awakening, going from Favre to Rodgers, and now they're going to go to this guy.
I just hope that Jordan Love's not the answer.
Dude, that week 1 game's going to say it. It's either going to be like the Bears blow them out, and it's like, dang, dude, the Packers ain't it anymore, and the Bears are what they say they are. And if you guys lose, I would not want to be a Bears fan. You guys are going to get destroyed week 1. Everybody is waiting to see who to shit on.
I just don't want another 12 years like going from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers.
Then he
That is
becomes
the
sort of
goat.
I'm just No, I just don't want that.
New owner
I
of the
want that
Bears
disappointment.
franchise.
Gibby says no. He put his foot down.
Oh man. No, I'm just gonna ask you this. It's just there's a little paranoia in me.
Shoot.
We are recording, right? Just to make
Yep.
sure.
That little red dot in the corner. That's what I'm looking at. I keep glancing over.
I just want to just
That's
say
what I'm
that
looking
because
at.
yesterday Gibby was literally sitting in his house until everybody got to the casino to realize that he was just not what he was supposed to be. Everybody
What do you-
texted that they literally were at the casino, and he's like, "Wait, you guys aren't coming to my house? Just
Why would-
sitting at home."
What? Why?
He just assumed people were coming.
I
here.
offered to drive everyone to the
No
casino.
And did they say they were gonna drive?
Yeah, they said they were driving themselves, and Gibby just missed that conversation.
You just ignored it.
They
Yeah,
were
I
like,
You
did.
just say
the
no.
conversation was literally like, "Hey, where are you guys at? Oh, I'm by the roulette table. Wait, you guys are at the casino already? I haven't left." I was dying laughing when I heard
Hey, I
that.
still won big. I don't care.
That's good, man.
Yeah, just one late when you came late.
Hey, if
No,
he
I
was,
came
hey,
at the
if he
right
was
time.
early, he could have lost all his money.
That's
All
true.
right, fair
You
enough.
never know, you know. All right. Who do you think is the biggest addition? And you can't say what you said from the previous question. One individual.
Who do you got?
Oh,
Who do I think is the biggest addition? I think DJ Moore in Chicago is the big addition.
Decent.
I think he brings a lot of speed. I think he's gonna bring a lot more to that offense. I think there's gonna be a lot more openness. And even if it's just checkdowns, he's gonna get around those guys and score those touchdowns like he did in preseason. You know, it's another guy. Moody can finally open up a little bit and get running, and if nothing's open, Justin takes off and runs the ball. But what do you think, Ibby? Who's one individual that you think is was like the biggest addition?
Biggest addition, I would probably say. Well, you mentioned Aaron Rodgers. I was gonna say him, but
Go somewhere else.
I
Somewhere
know.
somewhere a little
untapped.
I feel like for the Cowboys getting Brandon Cooks,
He's always been good.
he always is good, and then now he's got a good wide
Has
receiver.
anyone been
3.
traded more times than Cooks? That man has literally been everywhere. He was with the Saints, then he went to the Patriots, then to the Rams, then to the Texans, and now to the Cowboys.
That means either everybody loves him
No,
or
he's
everybody
good.
hates
He is
him.
good.
He's
He's
good,
really
but
good.
he's been chasing a ring, and he always gets to a place like a year too late. Like Saints were like doing well, and then it was like, no, they're not that good. I'm gonna go to the Patriots and play with Brady, and then it was like, they never could get over that hump. Did he win? Brandon Cooks? I don't think he has a ring, does he?
I don't think so, but
I don't think he did.
I don't think he does.
Wait, Tom Brady?
No.
Oh, okay.
Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks.
I don't think he has a ring. I don't think he has he won a ring. You gotta look this up. But let's move on to the next thing. What's your biggest subtraction?
Subtraction.
Yes. So someone who retired, a coach that got
The Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Baker
obviously the
Mayfield throws
biggest.
10 interceptions in practice every day. Jesus, yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's a bit of a downgrade, man. That's gonna be
tough one.
tough.
That's tough.
he was only one year for the Patriots,
I think I don't know. He got
and I
traded
don't think
pretty
that was
quick.
the Super Bowl season either.
No, I don't think he won a Super Bowl.
No,
Yeah, no, Tom Brady. I forgot about Tom Brady. I'm trying to think right now.
What about the Vikings losing Dalvin Cook?
They cut him though. What do you think Madison's gonna do? I think running
He-
backs are just like, ugh.
he's just been a backup running back, and he's just explaining that the running back position is really replaceable. Then, and
That's just you draft it, man. There's guys in the second, third round. You're gonna find them. But like Jonathan Taylor, that man's hurt. I'm sorry, but you're hurt all the time.
Brittle.
How many games did he miss last year? I think he played like 5.
Brittle bones.
You can't be paying a dude $12 million to sit on the damn bench.
that's true. Yeah,
I understand getting a guy getting paid. Like, Saquon got hurt, but then last year he was good, so he should have got paid.
yeah, like
Jacobs got paid today. I think
Jacobs,
I don't know
yeah.
how much he got, but it's still a 1 year.
Hey man, let's pay you a couple $1 million to warm this bench. How's that sound?
I'm pretty sure the last guy that got paid was what, Chubb?
Chubb.
I think Chubb got paid last for the Browns, but that's because like they're scheming all around the running back. True. So, but as far as a subtraction, I'm trying to think. Who was a crazy move?
I mean,
besides
just
Brady?
looking at the preseason, I mean, I could think the Packers got a big win by letting go of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's preseason though, so
I don't know. I'm trying to think
And
exactly
I'm a
like.
Aaron Rodgers hater though too. For-
I'm good. What's his name?
Cardinals losing D-Hop. You think D-Hop?
But they're tanking. I don't think D Hop
He
is
won
what
two
he is. I
postseasons,
think he
okay.
wanted too much money. I don't think Odell is what people think that he's gonna be.
I think he's gonna be a
Oh, no,
good
he's
veteran presence in that locker room.
Yeah.
I know he's had his little emotional things in the past, but I think emotion brings a good thing to the game, and he's been around it for a while. And they got young receiver, that new rookie, right? Zay Flowers.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown in that Ravens game.
Flowers.
I think he got a nice 45-yard touchdown.
So I was looking at Brandon Cook. So he was on the Patriots for 2017, where they went to the Super Bowl. He lost the Super Bowl.
Was that against the Eagles?
That was against the Eagles, yes.
I don't remember.
And then he went to 2018 to the Rams, where he played against the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and they lost to the Patriots.
Dude, that's crazy.
So at least he went to the Super Bowl twice. Brandon Cook. So I think a good addition for the Cowboys.
Don't mind me. I'm just pouring my beer since Waz doesn't want us to have any sponsorships or brands on here.
No
I'm
free
gonna-
promos. No free promos.
Well,
I'm
no,
just gonna-
we are sponsored. We're sponsored by.
You better not say UFC.
This podcast is
I was
sponsored
trying to
by.
think of some. Who are we sponsored? We're sponsored by CZAC Construction for
I'm
all your
telling you right
siding,
now.
roofing, and building needs. Please contact.
Not roofing.
Oh, not roof. Sorry, not roof. Plumbing, electrical. If you need a commercial building 100,000 square feet and up, these are the guys you need to call.
We'll take care.
They
of
will travel to all 50 states.
I mean, yeah, they've worked in Florida and Colorado.
Arizona?
They have worked in Arizona. Yep.
They're licensed
that's-
in multiple states.
That sucks. They had to when they were working in Colorado, they had to get supplies in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
It's cheaper?
I guess that was like the old Menards or whatever, like that was selling those like parts that they need or whatever, the cabinets or whatever stuff they needed.
For all your cabinet needs. The Falcons.
Dreamline cabinets.
Link will be down in the
Ridgeville,
comment section
Illinois.
below.
Wholesale, we got you. Good deals.
Good deals.
Oh man. All right, Rob. So what you said? Tom Brady is just your subtraction. You said. What'd you say was your subtraction?
Who did I say?
Yeah, who did you say?
I don't think I said anyone, did I?
I was gonna say Derek Carr. I don't know why they traded
I did
that
not
man.
say. I think I said
You said the
Raiders,
Raiders,
yeah.
as a team, but I'm saying Derek Carr just on an individual basis.
I think that's improvement for this.
Dude, you know who honestly is someone that's underrated and people don't know how much it's gonna affect? Kellen Moore leaving the Cowboys.
Really?
Did you know that the Cowboys in the last I think 2 seasons have ranked number 2 in points scored? And the man lost his job. Dude, Dak Prescott was hurt for how many games?
And they still scored with.
He
Yeah,
was
they
hurt
went.
for
Cooper Rush,
They
right?
went 5-1 with Cooper Rush.
Literally,
right?
this man is putting up the second most points in the NFL back-to-back years, and he lost his job and got hired the next day with the Chargers. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's a big subtraction for me if you're talking about coaches.
Bro, we
I mean,
picked
Jonathan
the
Taylor
worst
even not even
day for
playing,
this.
but that's something with his contract though.
I think he's still hurt.
Hold up.
I think that ankle is still messing him up.
1 sec.
The fireworks.
Okay, you can't pick it up. But yeah, fireworks are going ham.
Just making sure you guys can't hear it. All right.
I hear everything. They don't hear it.
Call the police.
All right.
There's like a park like.
I got
couple.
one more for you guys. So,
Alright.
what do you think should have happened that didn't happen? So that means a trade that should have went through, a coach that should have been fired, a draft pick that should have been made instead of someone else, a trade that shouldn't have happened. What's one thing you thought would have happened or should have happened that didn't happen? What do you think?
That's a very loaded question to ask these two gentlemen.
What do you mean?
They're thinking hard.
I mean,
Well, you start off. What do you?
Yeah, what do
as
you
a Bears
think,
fan,
Waz?
I think what
Okay.
was that?
So just
Offensive-
off your own team.
Just who's that? KC offensive lineman that we wanted? Orlando Brown or Orlando?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Not signing him.
I wanted him on the Bears
You guys
offensive
think you
line.
should have overpaid?
Yeah,
That's the question.
that's the
man.
question though. Yeah.
So is that would that be someone that you want to overpay for? You guys paid a lot for those middle linebackers.
We did though.
But you paid $25 million for 2 guys instead of Roquan one.
That's true. I think
it was a decent deal.
It was a good deal.
But that's
I
also
was a
Bears.
little-
Bears are the defensive team. They need linebackers. Linebackers are part of the Bears. That's just the Bears.
Yeah, even like you saw me, I was like physically upset. Like when Roquan Smith left, I'm just like, like it was like an awesome linebacker to have. But I think like what they received from that deal was way better. I think.
I personally think I think that the Panthers made a mistake with number 1.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
Bryce Young.
100%.
Yeah, I think Bryce Young is a good guy. I think he's just small, man. Like you see what happens to Tua. You see these smaller quarterbacks and how hurt they get, and what's the longevity of this guy? He's not going to be a 10-year quarterback. He might be a by rookie deal, maybe a 5th-year option guy. Guy's small. He's intelligent. I think they should have went C.J. Stroud. That's who I thought he was going to happen. Richardson, a little too much work, but I think C.J. Stroud was the guy that they should have taken. So that would be one thing that I think when we're talking about this at the end of the season and recapping the season, I think we're going to be able to kind of look back at this moment and be like, damn. That guy either got hurt or just, going to be another Tua.
What was that like short successful QBs? I know like
Drew Brees.
I mean, how
Russell
tall was he?
Wilson.
Drew Brees was only 6 feet.
Doug Flutie.
Only 6 feet.
Well,
I hate you all.
Dude, in the NFL, what is
Are there
his name? Josh Allen. Josh Allen is
Doug Flutie. There you go, 5'10".
Yeah, Doug Flutie, 5'10".
And that's like the average height.
Are there any short kings in the FL or no?
Running backs.
Okay, running
back.
back.
You want a short running back? I feel
When I
like.
played super briefly, I was running back.
Yeah. Well, hey, those are just some fun questions to ask, but why don't we move on to the AFC East? Noah, you want to pull it up for us here? The AFC East division.
AFC?
AFC East.
Yeah, you could just.
And we got the Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots, and the Jets.
I feel like this is an overpowered conference.
This is a what? Overpowered? Do you think this is the most like?
Well, isn't like 3 like of them like top? 3 of them are like in the top 10 offense and defense.
I don't know.
I mean, Jets got great defense.
Our defense is solid. That offense is terrible.
I mean, Bills
It
defense obviously.
was terrible.
I think
Bills
Cook is
obviously
cooked.
Don't forget, Aaron Rodgers can cook with any receivers.
I don't think he can though.
He can cook with any receivers.
That's not Aaron Rodgers. He likes his guys.
Then why do
You
you?
got Randall Cobb. He's 33
Then why was
years
he
old.
traded in
barely
Green
got
Bay
his
then?
knees, and he's still trying out here.
Buffalo Bills.
Then why did
they're gonna.
Green Bay get rid of him then?
Who?
If he was so successful.
Well, they needed to get rid of the
I don't
money.
think he wanted to be there anymore.
He did not.
No way he wanted to be there anymore.
Look how much having fun he is. And
Rodgers was going to be gone earlier, but that's because he went back-to-back MVPs. You can't get rid of that back-to-back MVP champ. The Packers were going to move on a long time ago. They just couldn't. So we'll see. But just to kind of recap what happened last year. So the way the division stacked up: the Bills 13-3, the Dolphins 9-8, the Patriots 8-9, and the Jets were 7-10. So, what do you think this division is going to look like at the end of the season?
I think Bills gonna be on top
Okay,
for
go
sure.
first.
I hope the Dolphins absolutely crash. I
Yeah?
say that because they lost me a parlay last year too.
We'll come into that
It was in garbage time, and
Oh man.
remember that?
Was it the Raiders game?
I forgot who they were playing,
Yeah.
but
That was terrible.
it was just garbage time. He didn't have to really do anything, and he fumbled the ball, and they scored a touchdown, and that lost me my alternate spread parlay. That was another 3K. That would have been 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
3 weeks in a row.
That's sad.
Yeah.
It's
But,
always
All right,
lovely when you hold it
Rob
large.
said, let's go back a little bit here. So let's start with the Bills here. So last year's record was 13-3. Rob, you're saying they're gonna be at top of the division. Gibby, would you say you agree with that?
I agree with that. Bills, 100%.
I would definitely say the Bills are probably going to be the ones to win the division. My prediction is 12-5 this year. I think there's a little regress. The books have the over under at 10.5.
I think it's
Really?
gonna be over.
I'll go over
That's a
on
good
that.
over right there. That's some good value, especially if you're thinking they're going to do. Even with a little regress, you're still going over by a game and a half. So, a lot of people think the Jets are going to win the Super Bowl this year. That's insane. Jets went 7-10. I have them 10-7. I think they're going to be the second best team in this division. They do make the playoffs, though. I do think they make the playoffs in a wild card. What about you, Rob? What do you think with the Jets?
Yeah, I think they'll make the playoffs. I don't think they'll go far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think just the places the other teams are at, the Bills, the Chiefs, the
AFC
Bengals.
stacked.
I don't think the Jets will compete, but I don't think they'll.
Have you seen their first 6 games?
So the first half of their schedule is pretty stacked,
Dude, it's brutal.
and I think
I'm
that
gonna
will
pull it up right now
set
while you're
them
talking.
up. I think that'll set them up for the year, because they need to win a couple of those big games to really set the tone for the rest. Because their second half of the season, I think they're playing.
Dude, okay, listen to this. Listen to this. All right, so they're opening up with the Bills at home. Then they go to the Cowboys. They got the Patriots, the Chiefs,
Eagles.
the Broncos, the Eagles. They have a bye week. Then they go to the Giants, the Chargers, the Raiders, back to the Bills, the Dolphins, Falcons, Houston, Dolphins, Commanders, Browns, Patriots.
Well, you got them after the bye week. 2 and 3.
I
Yeah.
think they lose to the Bills. They lose to the Cowboys. They beat the Patriots. They lose to the
6,
Chiefs. They beat the Broncos.
So 2 and 4.
And they lose to the Eagles. I go 2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay.
I think you go 2 and 4, and there's gonna be panic in the building. There's gonna be a lot of panic in the building. So my prediction is gonna be that these guys go 10 and 7 and make the wild card. How far they go, I think they get bounced. They might win that wild card game and then get bounced, but if they get bounced,
They're probably gonna get most of their wins in the second half of the season,
yeah.
because a lot of those teams they play at the end, the Falcons.
That's why I think people are too early on those Super Bowl bets. Just wait till the first 6 games and bet them at the bye. When they're 2 and 4, the Super Bowl bet's gonna be like double what you get today.
Yeah.
Well, you got them against Miami. You got them splitting against Miami, New York.
It's tough. It's really all about Tua staying healthy. I think if Tua stays healthy, I think Miami can sweep it 2-0. I think they can. The
that's-
wide receivers they have is crazy.
That's what I.
That-
That's what at least I have
Dude,
predict. I got
another-
Miami number 2.
I have. I'm going Jets number 2. I have Miami 9 and 8. I have 9 and 8. The over under at the book is 9.5. So
I think
so
under.
It is the under for sure. Yeah. And then I have Patriots in last place, going 7 and 10. The over under at the book is 7.5. So another under. As far as you got future bets. So some future bets. Anything you guys are looking at as far as future bets
For that division,
for that division specifically? Like anything you guys like?
I mean, I think we can definitely lock in Bills winning that division. I think that'd be a good future bet. I think betting the Jets over on the wins.
Jets over under 9.5.
Yeah, I think over 9.5.
Yeah, I can see it going 10 and 7.
That'll probably get a little sweat going for you, but I think,
Dude, if they're 2 and 4, yeah, you're definitely sweating.
yeah.
Sweat.
So you might want to wait till
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you place a future bet halfway through the season?
You can. I think up to like 6 weeks. You can do still some futures. But yeah, some like futures that I'm looking at specifically.
I like kind of like Josh Allen over 4,150 yards this
Yards?
season. Yeah.
We're
But
gonna,
I think he's got high expectations though.
no, I think the Patriots. I don't know who they have on their team and what they're doing, but I have Stevenson over 875.5 rushing yards. That's a future bet that I'm liking. I like James Cook this year on the Bills. I'm liking me some James Cooks. I got him 6+ touchdowns, plus 260. Scored 6
Oh, I
touchdowns
like
this
that.
whole season. He had some good value at 260.
I'm taking it.
Dolphins, I like Tyreek Hill most receiving yards
In
at
the
plus 950.
In the division or
No, in the NFL.
Oh, NFL. Oh,
Yeah. I like Tyreek
I like
Hill
that,
for
yeah.
most
If-
receiving yards.
with a healthy too, 100% he could do
Yeah,
it.
it's got to be a healthy Tua. We're going to talk more about like coach of the year and stuff like that, but one of my coaches of the year is in this division at plus 1600. Defensive player of the year is I think going to be in this division, as well as offensive player of the year might be even in this division. So I'll save those a little later, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of good people in this. I think there's going to be a lot of craziness, and it's just going to see who stays healthy. Because if they're not going to be healthy, it's just going to plummet. So, all right. Noah, moving on to the next division. We're going to go with the AFC North.
I think the site I have pulled up just has them all pulled up. It looks like.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, so in this one, we're going to do the Bengals, the Ravens, the Steelers, and the Browns. Last year's records, you have Bengals 12 and 4, Ravens 10 and 7, Steelers 9 and 8, and Browns 7 and 10.
I'll put it like this. I think the Steelers are going to be at the bottom of that division.
Okay, the bottom. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're going to be at the bottom of the division. I think the Browns are going to surprise a lot of people. We went to a game last year. They played pretty well against the Falcons. And they played pretty well before Deshaun came in.
They lost though, didn't they?
They did lose. They were winning a lot of that game. It was sad.
Yeah, they were winning. Yeah.
The $2 hot dogs made me feel better.
Oh, 100%.
I love that game.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Awesome.
Cheapest food ever. Don't recommend Atlanta as a city, but
That
Oh,
stadium.
yeah, you loved
if
Atlanta.
that comes here, Chicago, I love that.
I just don't know if we went at like the worst time ever because everything was closed except for Taco Bell.
Except for
That's
Taco
true.
It was a Saturday night, the day before a game, and everything was closed.
Taco Bell never fucking closes,
I guess
homie.
not. We couldn't even see anything. It was
We
just-
Like down our hotel, there was like a concert going on too, and then like nothing open like around the concert either too.
What do you need other things? You have Taco Bell. It's good enough.
shit.
That's what we had to settle for.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
that's what
Never
we
could
did,
go
yeah.
wrong with it though.
Wasn't the check-in line like 6 hours long? I felt like I was standing at Six Flags Raging Bull.
Oh yeah, that was a long line.
Hotel experience in
But-
Atlanta was not good.
Oh my
Who you
god.
got winning the division? You got
Well, in this one,
yes.
I think the Bengals are going to win the division. I got them going
Ooh.
12-5.
I
And
got-
the over-under is 11.5.
I got the Ravens winning this division.
you got
I
Ravens?
agree with Rob. Yeah,
I
got
like
Ravens.
the Ravens. I have them 11-6.
11-6.
Right behind.
I
One
think
game behind.
my boy Lamar got paid.
You got them losing both to Cincinnati or splitting? Ravens, I mean,
I think they're going to split.
split and then
Yeah.
lose to
I
Miami.
think they're playing Burrow early, and we're going to see what happens with that calf. That
I-
might be a lot.
The,
That's
the
true,
Ravens
yeah.
might take that first.
That's what I'm
game.
saying. I think that first game they might go with the Ravens, and then, but their Bengals are at home for that one. So
They're
I think
playing-
gonna
they're
to
playing in
Baltimore.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go to Baltimore and win that one. But for Ravens, the over under is 10.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the.
I'm taking the over.
Yeah. And then Rob said Steelers in dead last. So then where do you have the Browns?
Browns. I have third place.
Yeah, Browns third place. Okay. Gibby, where do you have the Browns? Third place or fourth?
I got them fourth, 7-10. I got Steelers 8-9. I think.
Yeah, I have 9-8 for the Steelers and 7-10 for the Browns.
I don't think Tomlin's gonna break that over 500 this year.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. I gotta go with my boy. He's never failed me.
I mean,
never failed.
that's true.
It just never fails, man. 9-8. I'm taking it. The over under is 8.5. I'm going with the over. The Browns over under is 9.5. I'm slamming the under. I'm a Browns fan. I'm realistic. I think we need a year. Could we do well? Yes. I think there's got to be some injuries.
Bro, you heard
I
that
think if-
slurp so bad when I did it. You don't hear the
whoosh.
hookah, but you heard that slurp.
Noah literally makes no noise except for when he's drinking his beer. No, but realistically, I think the Browns, could they win this division? Yes. I think there's got to be some injuries. I think Deshaun needs to be the old Deshaun, and they can do it. I don't know if he will be that. We paid him like he's that. 240 guaranteed is a lot of money.
I just don't like the Browns receivers.
Cooper's good. I think they need to make a move, and if they're doing well, I think they should definitely make a move on a receiver. I don't know who's going to be out there. Is there
I mean,
anybody
wasn't-
who's kind of coming into like a contract year right now?
Wasn't Omari Cooper like a wide receiver too in Dallas
No, he was one.
over CeeDee Lamb?
CeeDee Lamb was a rookie,
That's true.
and he was there before him.
okay.
Where was Cooper before he was at Dallas?
Well, that's a good. Yeah, I don't know
Huh?
that one.
Who did he play for before he played for Dallas?
I don't know.
He used to rip chains off with this man. He had Crabtree on the other side. Where did Crabtree play?
Oh, Raiders.
There you go. the
Raiders. I forgot about
The
that.
Raiders.
The Raiders.
A first round pick the Dallas Cowboys gave.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get that back though.
Gibby, who is the backup left tackle for the Dallas Cowboys?
You think I know that?
Oh my god, trivia back in full
force.
force.
We're playing.
Give me a stroke with these questions.
I'm on their depth
All
chart.
right, so let's go ahead, and I think we're all in consensus here as far as how the division stacks. We either got Bengals or Ravens winning it. I know Gibby and Rob said they're going with the Ravens. I'm going with the Bengals, and I got Steelers in third, Browns in fourth. Rob, you have Ravens,
Ravens, Bengals, Browns, and then
Steelers.
Steelers.
Gibby.
Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns.
All right, cool. What do we have as far
Wait,
as
did it-
futures?
Didn't who won the division last year? Was it Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Isn't that the division that we're no? I'm thinking about the NFC East. My bad. That don't win like back to back really. It's like someone different every year.
You're talking about the Giants, Eagles.
Yeah, I'm
North-
thinking about the NFC East. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No
Yeah.
one's won back to back since 2001, 2002. And I don't think it's gonna happen. I think there's someone else who's winning it this year. But
Trivia. Who was it?
Trivia.
Who was it? The Redskins? I think it was the Redskins.
Not
Commanders?
think. No.
Huh?
Who is it?
Commanders, you mean?
No. Back then it was the Washington Redskins.
Can't use that language now.
We can't use it today, but we're talking about back in.
I don't know. It might come back.
That's the team that what? Is it? Someone check it. Give me check it.
You
What
have a
was it? Oh, I
computer
need to know.
too.
I'm pretty sure. I know, but I'm going into the futures, Noah. I'm trying to figure out my future bets here.
Open up a new tab.
Let's
See what Wikipedia says.
All right, what does it say? NFC East last back-to-back winners. I want to say it was Washington.
I'm going down. They broke it down by year.
What-
It was since 2004.
Oh,
It,
that was close. 2000. I thought it was 2002.
since 2001, Eagles won it 4 straight, and then it goes Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Cowboys, Eagles,
So it was the Eagles.
Giants, Washington, Eagles, Cowboys,
Okay, so it was the Eagles. I
Washington.
was wrong.
Yeah. So it started with the Eagles.
All right. So what kind of futures we're looking at here? Any futures on the Bengals?
Jamar Chase is gonna have a very crazy year, so I'm sure you can take yardage.
You're going yards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went Tyreek Hill yards, but I think you're right. I think Jamar Chase for most touchdowns, receiving touchdowns.
That's a good one.
Future market looking at plus 650 on that.
650.
Yeah.
What did they have Lamar for passing yards?
Lamar for passing yards? I gotta look that up.
I might
Oh,
take.
now
I
he's
might
looking
take Miles
it up.
Garrett's most
I'm just
sacks.
gonna pull up FanDuel and just make sure.
I like that.
What do you have?
Miles Garrett's most sacks.
We're getting there, dude.
You're getting division.
You're
though.
getting ahead of yourself. I
No,
was
no,
going with
we're
the
looking at the
Bengals,
divisions.
my guy. All right. So Gibby's just gonna go straight to the Browns, I guess. All right, you have what? Miles Garrett for most sacks.
Sacks. I like
Do you know the odds on that?
plus 650 right now.
Okay, I think that's good.
What number is it at? Do you know?
What do you mean what number?
Oh no,
Plus
it's the
650?
most. Oh, plus 650. Okay.
The most sacks.
Most sacks, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that goes Nick Bosa plus 750, and then
How much is
TJ Watt
what about Parsons? He's switching
plus
positions.
1,000.
He's switching positions. He went from left linebacker now down to defensive end. So I don't know. I think people sleep on the Cowboys. I know
They
they're
do,
a joke and
yeah.
people hate on the Cowboys, but they're not. They're not the idiots that people think they are.
We'll
I don't know what
see.
the hell they did with Trey Lance. I thought that was a meme account when I saw that. Who that? I was
Didn't
like,
they
why
get rid
the
of
hell
Coop-
would you do that?
Didn't they get rid of Cooper Rush anyways?
Oh, he's been gone for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wasn't he gone? I want to say I saw Cooper Rush playing in, was it the XFL?
Yeah, I
Was
think
he
it
on the XFL? Look up where the hell Cooper Rush was. But for me on the Browns, I'm going to take Nick Chubb for most rushing yards at plus 450.
Interesting.
He's from Michigan, huh?
Who
Cooper Rush.
is he?
He's got his own gear.
All right, and we got Steelers. Anything on the Steelers you guys like?
No.
No.
I kind of like TJ Watt.
Yeah, that's the only person.
That's the
I
only
know
Dude, I
of
think
that's
George.
like-
I think George Pickens at plus 750 plus yards.
I think Devontae Johnson's gonna have more touchdowns than he did last year.
No, what do you know about this division? Is there anything that we're talking about that makes any sense to you?
Not a damn
Do you know
thing.
who Deshaun Watson is?
I know his name. I've seen him in pictures.
Funny, Wikipedia's
Don't know
still
what
on
team he
Cowboys.
plays.
Oh, yeah,
Have
the
you heard
Browns.
of his situation?
No, what happened? I want to know now.
He's a man that loves massages.
Oh.
Yeah, he loves massages. Happy
Probably a little
endings.
too
Well,
much.
before we get sued and Rob,
And you're
we're gonna
worried that I
switch
have
the
a brand
topic
on
over,
here.
And anything you like on the Ravens. I know you were asking about Lamar Jackson for what were you asking for? How many passing yards?
What? Because do they set that for?
They do. So
over
I'm
under?
gonna start with while I'm looking that up for you. I have Lamar Jackson for MVP.
Me too.
I do like him at plus 1600.
Yes, I have him.
I
MVP.
do have.
I agree.
I do have 3 people that I am going to be betting on MVP. I don't know how many people you have. I'm going to spread it out a little bit. The freaking odds are plus 1600 and up. So you got to really spread it around. But that's one of mine. I like that. Let's see. Passing yards. Rob wants to know passing yards. Love FanDuel because you can just type it in.
Yeah,
Well,
I got him
Lamar.
right here. Passing yards.
Whatever it is, I think it's gonna be over.
Lamar.
You think so?
It is. Log me back in. Why? When I click Lamar Jackson, you log me out. Thank you, FanDuel.
Please sponsor us, FanDuel. All right, let's go for most passing yards for Lamar Jackson. Gosh darn it, I have to go down here. What are we looking at?
in the league. Not in the
What are you
league.
talking about?
I'm talking about like season. Do they set like a mark
He's
like
at
30 over
330.
3,500 yards?
Yeah,
3,350.
What is it?
3,350 and a half.
Over.
100% I'm going over.
You're
But
going over on
he
that?
rushed.
So okay, so
But like, who does he have to throw
but ju-
to? That's the thing.
Mark
He's got-
Andrews.
Mark Andrews, that's true.
He's
but
got that
he
new
ain't
rookie.
the guy he used to be.
I still think he's gonna be
I
pretty
think he's
good.
you think
good,
OBJ is gonna catch all those yards too?
Okay,
I
Lamar
hope he stays
Jackson
healthy.
for the most passing yards. Just sorry to cut you off. Plus 4,000.
Plus 4,000.
Might need to sprinkle 5.
I like the mod.
Dude, it's $200 for $5.
No, let me get $5.
You're looking at Noah for $5. Oh. All right, all
Oh,
right.
it's looking empty.
I only like
So okay,
I like
look,
for the Ravens,
That's
I only like
that,
one
you
receiver
goblin.
that Lamar Jackson could throw to, and that's the
Hopefully-
rookie. That's
hopefully
it. Zay
Bateman.
Flowers.
Zay Flowers is good, but Bateman, I think people aren't giving him enough credit.
I have my doubts with Bateman. I drafted him 1 year for fantasy football, and he didn't.
Wasn't he a rookie last year?
That's true. Yeah,
You're gonna crap on a rookie after 1 year? Don't all the breakouts happen in year 2?
that's true. Yeah. I like
Anything
Zay
else you guys
Flowers,
want to add for this division of AFC North?
Nah, that's
No. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one, which was the AFC South. This is comprised of Jaguars, Titans, Colts, Texans, and the records last year were goddamn abysmal. Starting with the division winner at 9-8,
Jaguars.
the Jaguars.
I think they're gonna win this division.
Behind them were
Again.
the Titans with a 7-10 record.
Ooh,
Behind them were the Colts with a 4-12 record. And
big
you would think
oof.
it doesn't get worse. Well, guess what, Noah?
It
gets worse. There was a team, the Texans, that went 3-13. Oh man. So it's
Hey, at least they
no one
tried.
hit a double-digit win number.
Hey, they tried.
They did try.
They didn't succeed,
try
but they
hard.
They
tried.
didn't try hard enough, but I think a lot of love on the Jaguars. I did look at betting them to win this division because it's pretty sure tail. Odds are pretty crap. Wouldn't put money on it. I think I want to wait and see if they
How
lose.
much? Is it minus?
It's minus 250, I think.
Uh,
It's bad. Yeah, I wouldn't bet
no.
that.
Not worth it.
I think it's something that you want to wait on and see if they lose a few, and then see where it goes. But
You know what I noticed from just by looking at the division,
Mhm.
it's been like back to back since 2002, except for like 3 years, and
it's
Tennessee
been back
Tit-
to back, except for these 3 times.
except for 3.
So it hasn't been back to back since 2002, Gibby.
Gibby.
But yeah, like it went like
Yeah,
it
baby.
went from like Titans and then Colts for 4 years or 5 years, and then Titans, then Colts back to back, Texans back to back, Colts back to back, Texans back to back, then it goes Jaguars, Texans back to back, Titans back to back. I mean, I think Jaguars could get it back to back.
Oh, I think so for sure. I think personally I have Jacksonville going 10-7.
Yeah,
Winning the division.
I think they're gonna win the division. I just
10
don't
and
like the line to bet them.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet them on the division.
Was, I'm sorry. I'm just putting on a table. Cider Boys will sponsor us. We'll get Cider Boys to sponsor the boys.
Dude, honestly, I don't even need them to pay me. If they just send us a free case of beer every time
Good
we
enough.
record it, I'd take that.
Good enough.
Just a case.
I'll
That
drink it.
saves me $17.
Hey, I'll reach out to them. Don't worry. We'll
Just
get that
tweet at
case.
them. We'll tweet at them.
We'll get that case.
All right.
Yeah,
The
Twitter.
over-under on the Jaguars is 9.5. I got them going 10-7. I think I am going to bet the over on this. The worst I think they do is 10-7, and I think could they go off and go better? Of course they can. There is some odds on the Jaguars to have the best record in the NFC, and also the best record in football. Noah, you want to stop making all that noise?
You mean the AFC?
No, in the NFL.
Oh, NFL.
You can bet a team to have the best record in the NFL. And somebody last year bet the Eagles. And it was like 6,600. So I don't know how you would even look this up, Gibby, if you want to try. But what are
Why
the
Gibby?
odds of the Jaguars to have the best record in football?
I don't know if those odds gives us in FanDuel. They got division props. Let's see.
You're gonna have to go to like an offshore book
No,
or something
dude,
like
you gotta
that.
be able to.
You think you can have that on FanDuel, BetMGM?
Yeah.
DraftKings
dude.
probably
Yeah.
good.
I gotta think that
Player
they
props
do.
makes playoffs. Exact record, alternate wins, total wins. Record breakers, maybe in record breakers? No.
I would.
I'm confident DraftKings has it. I'm gonna.
Do you
check
think
that.
so, DraftKings? To have the best record in the NFL.
I don't know. I don't see it. FanDuel put it up there.
Hey, Jaguars to make the playoffs. Yes, minus 192.
192, really? I'll take it. I mean, like Tennessee is coming back up them.
Most regular
Especially
season
with-
wins on DraftKings. So of course the Chiefs are at the top.
Of course.
But if I look at the Jaguars, they're plus 1,500.
Okay.
What if Trevor Lawrence gets injured and then Tennessee Titans?
He could.
He can, yeah.
I also heard rumors that Tannehill might be getting traded to Atlanta.
Really?
I did hear something. Why else would you have two quarterbacks? You rested a second and third
That's
round
true.
pick
Yeah.
on two quarterbacks, and you're gonna have Tannehill. You're gonna have three dudes on the roster just chilling, bro. Those guys gotta play.
Yeah, they got Will Levis and
And who the hell does Atlanta have, Rob? You're the Atlanta fan. You don't
If-
even know who your starting quarterback is.
You're the Atlanta
We're not even
fan.
talking about that team yet. Who the hell's your starting quarterback?
Ritter.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, who's that other guy you guys got? You signed the Commanders guy,
Heineke.
Heineke.
There you go.
Oh,
You know
he's-
who's starting?
I don't know yet.
No, we don't.
I don't know.
According
I don't know if
to
they've
this
announced it.
that
You-
chart, it's Ritter.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did he play a lot last year? He did go in after
did,
Mariota
yeah.
had a mental breakdown and like just decided to not play the rest of the season.
I mean,
Just
I'll
get
put it
caught.
like this: if they get Tannehill, he should take a tour of Atlanta at 2 a.m.
So you guys don't want to win games. Is what you're all right. Enough with that. All right. Well, so second in the division, who do you think? I got Titans. I'm going Titans 8 and 9.
Titans 100%.
8 and 9 Titans. The over under at the book is 7.5. Probably stay away from it. Too close for me. But anything other than that, we got Colts.
I mean, it probably could hit. Trevor Lawrence gets injured. That's it.
This is I'm gonna make a prediction here. Colts are going 6 and 11, and I got Texans 4 and 13. The Texans may have the worst record again in the NFL, and that pick is sitting with the freaking Cardinals. And guess who else is going for the worst pick in the NFL? The freaking Cardinals.
Yeah.
Guess who has both those picks? The freaking Cardinals. Could you imagine the Cardinals having the first overall pick and the second overall pick?
Who you
They are taking both quarterbacks and literally lighting the world on fire. That would be sick.
Who
That's
you
my
got-
crazy
Who you
prediction.
got the Colts winning the other those 6 games?
I have 4 and
Or
13.
4 and 13. Sorry. You got winning both against Texans. Then Carolina maybe. Yeah. Well, they're playing at Carolina. Never mind.
Gibby, you're asking way too in-depth of questions right now.
Why don't
What do
wanna
you
know, like,
mean?
yeah.
You're trying to learn about what I'm thinking.
Yes, and I want to make
What's in your mind?
I don't know what's in my mind. I don't know
Damn.
what's in my
like
mind.
how.
Who do I think they're gonna beat?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull up
That's
the
what I
schedule
meant.
real
It's
quick.
like,
I
who
don't
you
know off
got-
the top
what-
of the dome. You're asking questions
I was not.
that require.
I could see like them winning both against Houston, maybe one Tampa, one Carolina.
Houston, the Indianapolis Colts, right?
Yes, sir. Not against Carolina because Carolina's at home.
Dude, who cares? Did you see Thielen get hurt?
Thielen got hurt.
Dude, he got smoked. He got carted off.
I didn't see that.
Gibby, how are you doing fantasy drafts and not knowing your injury reports, buddy?
I'm not drafting Adam Thielen in any of my drafts. Who gives a shit?
Someone in your draft drafted. Who did they draft today? I saw. What was his name? Somebody in his league drafted a dude that's literally having hamstring issues right now.
Jerry Judy?
Yes. Someone drafted Jerry Jeudy in the 4th round. That man is a hamstring issue. You can't have a hamstring issue at the beginning of the season and be fine. That thing's gonna be with him the rest of the year.
You just gotta have faith, man.
I don't have faith, Noah. No, so I have the Jaguars losing to the Colts week 1. That's one of my wins. I think Colts beat the Jaguars. I think
Okay.
I think Richardson, the new coach, they're just gonna stomp them out. I think they're gonna beat Houston.
Yes,
I think they're gonna go 2-0. People are gonna be like, "Holy crap, the Colts!" And then they're gonna get crapped on by the Ravens, and they're gonna beat the Rams because the Rams are trash.
They're gonna beat the Rams.
They're gonna go 3-1, and people are gonna think that the Colts are it. And then they're gonna go into the Titans, and the Titans are gonna beat them close, and the Jaguars are gonna get the revenge, and the Browns are gonna blow them out.
Saints.
Then
too.
the Saints are gonna beat them close. The Panthers are gonna probably. That's
Pro-
the
that's the-
game.
yeah.
That's the game that I don't know if that's gonna be that 4th win. I think it can be.
I think it can.
But
be,
if it can't
it's-
be that one, I think they beat the Patriots because I'm pretty sure this game's getting played overseas.
it is. Yes.
So if they don't beat the Panthers, I think they definitely beat the. No, you know what? I'm not.
I say
the
Patriots.
the
got that
Panthers are
easy.
not gonna be. They're not gonna. No, Colts are not beating the Panthers because Frank Reich got fired, and he will do everything in his goddamn. He's gonna launch a nuclear missile
100%.
at the Colts hotel room. So they will not losing this game. So I'm sorry I even said that. They're gonna win at the Patriots overseas, and then they're gonna completely crap the bed the rest of the season and lose out.
Okay, I agree with you.
That's really what I think the Colts are gonna do. I think there's a lot of good hype. I just
I
think
don't-
an owner who's buying guitars and paying a kicker $22.9 million when the freaking running back is making 1.1 and
Don't forget
isn't
about
trying to
that
pay
whale.
him.
Or the dolphin.
Yeah, the whale he was gonna move for 20 million that
Shit,
died.
yeah.
Oh, I heard about
Pay the running
that.
back, man. Stop playing games. You got a young kid at
Come on,
quarterback.
Irsay.
You need to make some. You gotta get some moves. So
F in the chat for the whale.
yeah, unfortunately. But so that's how I have it. Anything you want to add?
No.
Anything you want to add?
I think Jim Irsay's guitar collection is pretty cool, but he should just stick with that.
Yeah. Let's go with the futures. Anything you guys like in the futures for the Jaguars? I personally do have a little money sprinkled on Trevor Lawrence MVP.
I like
plus
that.
1,600.
I could see it.
You know, you throw 10, 25 bucks depending on what you want, but it could pay off big.
It could be the
Uh,
story, because the story is a bit of a factor in who wins the MVP too.
Do you know what the
I think-
odds are for that?
Plus 1,600,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
right?
Put 10
Even
on.
someone like you would take it.
Oh, 100%.
Ooh,
With the Titans, I do have Derrick Henry for most rushing touchdowns at plus 900. I think he might not have the yards, but I definitely think he's going to be in the red zone used a lot. Who are they throwing to over there? Do we know who their wide receivers are
for who?
for the Titans?
D Hop
Hopkins.
Burks and
Oh,
that,
who knows?
that tight
You
end.
can't tell me the three wide
Ooh.
receivers on the freaking Titans. I'm not going to have a lot of hope. I think the Titans are going to throw to Derrick Henry, but I think they're also going to rush him a lot. Burn him. What is he, 29?
Burks?
No, Henry.
Henry? Oh,
What is he, 28, 29?
I'm not 29.
I'm asking about Henry,
know.
buddy. Jesus, Louises. And then, we're going to talk about Offensive Rookie of the Year, but one that I do like is in this division.
Okay.
So,
I kind of like think Calvin Ridley could get over 1,000 yards receiving.
okay.
It's right now. The odds are 9,900. 900 and a half. I think he could get it.
Number 0.
Is he number 0?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's 29.
Have you guys been looking at the new fantasy names that people have been coming up with?
I've been.
I saw one for Bijan. It was like Bed Bath and Bijan.
Oh, my God. That's cringe.
Well, let me ask you this, because I was listening to a football podcast this week, and they were talking about this. So let's say you guys get a guy on your team like that, Bijan, right? And your name is Beth, Bed, and Bijan.
Bijan.
You trade him away. What happens to that name? You gotta get rid of it, right?
Yeah,
Or you
gotta-
keep it.
Wait, no.
No, you gotta change that name.
Wait.
That's
Are you,
I
but
don't
now,
like that name
okay,
either.
so now you're the guy who gets Bijan. Do you get to take that name and use it?
Is
No,
the name not
no, you
tied to
gotta-
the person? Don't they
That's
have
what I would.
rights?
That's
I don't
the
think
debate.
so. I don't think so.
How could a team take his nickname?
What do you mean?
It's not his nickname. It's just the
It's
team
like
name
if you
for
own
fantasy
the
football.
like for fantasy football, if you
Oh.
have the player on your team,
Oh.
you can name your team after him.
You
could
Rob,
change your
you've had
team.
some
Oh, yeah, no, they take it with him
What are some
then.
of, Rob has some good examples for us. Of
Let me
his
hear,
fantasy
let me
names.
hear.
Cam's Comedy Club.
Oh.
After he made that female joke.
Oh.
in the press
Oh,
conference.
oh, that's what the cams is.
Cam's Comedy Club.
Crap, I'm trying to think of ones. What are some good fantasy football names?
I had
with-
Cortland Sutton, and I had son on my dick.
Oh man.
I had a few like
Oh, I have CD's nuts. That was because
Oh,
I,
that
had,
was a good one.
I had CD Lamb last year. CD's
I had a
nuts.
few guys from Denver.
See
I
these
had,
nuts.
I had their running
Oh,
back.
I had Hard Chubb.
Hard
I
chub.
had Chubb on my team.
Oh, dude, there should have been a little chub.
Post Mahomes. Post Mahomes.
Post Mahomes.
That doesn't beat CD's nuts. Nothing will beat
Jamar Chase,
CD's
chase your-
nuts.
What
Chase
is
Your
it?
Dreams or something like that.
Mm,
Or
Chase Your
Your
Dreams?
I don't know. It was dumb. Like it was gonna be like Chase Your Kids or something like that. Or
Wait, what you
Oh,
say?
and then the year
Jamar
before,
Chase.
I
There's a couple TikToks about that.
I always drafted Deshaun Watson years back when he was on the Texans. I would pick Where's Watson. That was my
Where's
team.
Watson?
Double
Watson?
these cups.
They getting creative with these. I like them.
Oh man. Josh Jackoffs.
Josh Jack.
Karma up and see me sometime.
What?
These are Robert Woody.
Robert
Lights
Woody.
Kamara action.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my team names in another
James Conner into bed.
Whoa. Whoa.
Steeler virginity.
We do not
Panty
condone that.
Raiders.
Panty Raiders?
Panty Raiders.
Wait, what? I
Because
love
the
that one.
Raiders. The Raiders.
I don't know what to
The
say.
Raiders.
I love that. That's my favorite one.
Cardinal Sin.
That's cool,
Cardinal
but not
Sin.
funny.
It's not funny.
Panty Raiders, though. They're on to some.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Jack's on, Jack's off.
Jesus Christ.
That's a good one.
Jeez.
Ooh, Eberflus addresses media.
Oh man. Booty chasers.
Booty chases.
The dirty digs.
What?
Oh man. Some
Guess if someone
fun.
drafted in their last pick.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
All right.
We can't say that.
That's a cool kicker, dude. All right, we're gonna move on to the AFC West, where we have the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Raiders, the Broncos. Last year's records, just to go down, we have the Chiefs 14-3, Chargers 10-7, Raiders 6-11, Broncos 5-12. What are we looking at for this year, guys? Who's gonna be at top of this division? Who's gonna be in the last place? And what are we betting?
Chiefs take this division.
What do you think's gonna happen? Chiefs?
Yeah,
I got them 13.
Chargers can be competitive. I definitely can see them possibly winning it, but the Chiefs are just too good. It'd be really tough.
Chiefs over under 11.5. Over under. No, over.
I'm
I'm going
going
13 and
over.
4. I'm going 13.
I know it's gonna be over, but I don't
You
want
wanna
them
go
to win
under?
anymore.
No? I have Chargers in second at 10-7.
I like that. I like Chargers
Yeah.
second.
What do you guys-
It's just
Well, Rob hates
Herbert-
Sean Payton over here, so where's all this Sean Payton hate while you pass me this hose?
Sean Payton.
Why do you
don't
hate the
even-
man Sean Payton? Is it because he called out your favorite coach of all time, Hackins?
No,
Aaron Rodgers lover over here?
no.
The
It
boy
is-
fan.
Rodgers.
I think the Broncos go 8-9. The over/under at the book is 8.5, so I'm hitting in the under. I think, I don't know, man. Javonte Williams
Yes.
Tore his whole
Javonte
knee.
Williams. But
coming back? He gets he's all 100% better. I don't buy it. I think it's just like J.K. Was J.K. Dobbins last year on the Ravens? Similar injury. He also said he was coming back week 1 and ended up not playing for like 4 weeks. I think that's what's going to happen here. That offensive line is okay. They're not great. They've overpaid, I believe, right tackle from Mike McGlinchey. Is it McGlinchey? Mike McGlinchey,
McGlinchey.
right tackle for the Denver Broncos?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm
I
pretty
could
sure he
dou- I
came
could
over
double
from the
check.
49ers. Dude's making $21 million a year. He's ranked 83 on
Jesus.
Madden. Why are we paying him $21 million when you're 83 on
I
Madden?
like how you based your thing on Madden rating.
Gibby, I literally got a free Xbox on Madden 2024. You think I would know these things? I know the backup. I know his backup. Oh, it's sad.
Who is it? I got the depth. I got the
I don't know
roster
his
up. Yeah.
backup.
Wanna
Isaiah
Way to
Prince.
call me out.
Yeah.
Waz want to talk about your free Xbox
mean-
you got from Madden?
No, I don't. Just
Why
got-
not?
It's a free Xbox. What else am I gonna say?
How much time did you
I
spend?
kind of
playing that game?
like. I mean,
Like 7,000
I kinda like
hours
their,
in the
like,
last 5 years.
layout they
Jeez.
have for their running backs though. It's just Devontae Williams is a running back, and then P Ryan is there for just catch passes pretty much. Just kind of like what KC has going on.
Raiders over under 6.5. What do you have that record? I have 5-12.
I got that on there. Yeah, I don't like the Raiders.
Not the Raiders. Dude, I hate their coach. I think Devontae gets traded. I don't know. I don't think he goes to the Jets, but I think he gets traded. Jacobs just signed his deal.
He ain't staying there.
Who the fuck is on the Raiders?
Jimmy G.
Besides Jimmy G. Who else is on the Raiders?
Devontae
and Jimmy
Adams.
G? Okay, those 3. Take them out. Anybody else? Who's that defensive guy? Crosby?
Crosby,
People love
Max Crosby.
Yeah. He's good.
Oh, I thought they still had that guy from Chicago.
Who?
The-
Didn't you guys get a lineman from them? From the Raiders?
yeah, we did.
Lindenberg or something? Is he still on the team with the Bears?
Well, they traded to like that because that guy had a Polish last name. That's why I liked him so much. Like, and it was
Just because you had a
yeah,
Polish
give me,
last
give me
name.
anything Polish, bet the house, give me.
Yeah,
Bet
100%.
the house.
I mean,
No
yeah,
bias.
they-
No bias
No
at all.
bias. There's a free agent
but
out there somewhere. Gibby's betting him for MVP this year.
What's his last name? It's Polsky.
Yeah.
Sign
Sign
Gibby
him
up.
$5, sure.
All right, so
Oh
this,
yeah, they got Hunter Renfro, which I don't think he's.
dude, he's getting cut.
Yeah.
$15 million a year for a white receiver.
And then they traded for they got Jacoby Myers, so which I
Dude, that was so stupid. Isn't Jacoby Myers the guy who literally handed them a touchdown and a win?
Yes.
Wasn't that
Yes.
What, isn't that what
He just
killed
threw,
his
yeah, he threw a
parlay?
touchdown and he just
When
intercepted.
he laddered it, it was for a pick six at the end of the game.
Yes.
That was the game that lost you that parlay.
Yes.
Now that I think about it, against the Raiders. Oh man, what do you guys think as far as futures in here? So I think we're all in consensus: Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. Does that feel? Or you guys want to change that?
Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
Is that what you feel like the division's gonna?
I feel like that is correct.
What do you want to do?
Yeah,
Change
no,
it up, man.
I
Change it
think
up,
no,
yeah.
I think that's fine.
Fine.
No, what do you feel?
think?
What do you
in
want?
your balls? What is it? What is it?
Tell us, Rob.
What do you feel?
Do you
Down
want
there,
Colson?
down under.
The coach was not the issue in Denver.
It was definitely the coach.
The coach is not the issue.
You
in
can't
Denver.
have the staff eating lunch
I
next to
kinda
the players
don't-
asking for autographs.
Okay,
and
well,
pictures.
yeah, it's a portion of it, but it's not their full solution.
They had to get a game manager from the outside.
Yeah, I don't know,
Dude, it
I
was the
think
coach. I'm
Bron-
sorry. Some people. Dude, this guy's an amazing offensive coordinator. I don't think
I
he was a
just
good
don't.
head coach.
I don't trust Russell Wilson. I think he's.
I don't think Russell Wilson is all that, but I don't think you can blame him for everything.
No, that's true. I don't like his thumb. His thumb's already.
I think that Hackett didn't have him running around enough, and that's what he needs to do. That's what he's good at. He needs to move around. He can't just fucking sit there and throw the ball. He's not Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, I agree with.
Let's
you.
ride. Broncos country.
Let's ride.
All right, anything you guys like Chiefs wise for the futures market?
Oh,
I
let's-
personally am going with Pat Mahomes for most passing touchdowns at plus 350.
I like that.
I like that. He is the favorite, so you know
Mahomes is also the favorite for MVP still,
he
right?
is definitely the most. Yeah, the favorite.
I mean, they have
What's the
two.
passing yards he's got? Let's
I'm
see.
going. See, woo, dude, passing yards. I have this Justin Herbert plus 500 most passing yards. I like Justin. Herbert this year. I like Kellen
too.
Moore, man. Kellen Moore. I think that guy's a dog. I think he should have been a coach, but I think he's a great coordinator. I could definitely see Stanley getting fired and Moore just step.
I
up.
don't like. Here's the thing for like the Chiefs for me. I don't like their receivers, but Patrick Mahomes could throw it to anyone.
Dude, he could throw to me and you.
Exactly, he could throw it
And
to
we would
anyone.
still have more touchdowns than the fucking Raiders.
I don't like Tony or yeah, whatever. I don't know his first name.
Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius, there you go.
Dude, that man has had more knee injuries than.
I don't think he's gonna make it a week one either.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
already-
it's bad.
Kelsey
Cornelius?
even like
Who?
His name's Cornelius.
Kadarius.
Kadarius.
Kadarius Toney.
They did not love him when they named
No,
him.
That guy has more knee issues than Monica Lewinsky.
I only like the only
I'm
receiver
telling
I
you.
like on that
That
team
guy's
is
always
Sky
hurt.
Moore.
He
That's
got
it.
the brittle knees.
He's a first round pick. He's got the most brittle knees I've ever seen in my life.
He does.
Alex Smith has a better leg than him.
They're made out of
That dude
paper,
almost died.
glass.
I mean, this division has a lot of key players.
Dude, I think this
in the
division
league.
people think is going to be
Do
a
you-
bomb. I think there's going to be a lot of disappointment.
I guess we'll see. I mean, I don't know.
What do you think is the best division in the AFC?
East.
West or East? Rob, what do you think? It's not the South with the Jaguars.
100% not the South.
I think it's the North too. I was gonna say
Yeah,
the North.
North.
I think the North with the
Oh, that's
Bengals, Ravens,
true,
Steelers,
yeah.
and Browns.
I think the
Could you
trio-
not tell me that in the AFC, if everything could
Like,
go
I'm-
well, you can see the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Browns getting out of there in the playoffs?
I could 100% see that.
We
On
have seen
paper,
teams-
Browns is a good team.
Dude, on paper, the Browns are stacked.
Stacked.
Top 3 offensive line, top 3 running back. Dude, it's stacked. And we're about to have the defensive player of the year.
Yep.
So North is your pick?
For AFC North, I think that's the hardest division.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the hardest division. But going into more of the little bit of the futures, I do have Jerry Jeudy over 925.5. I made this prediction before he got hurt, so I'm not going to be following through with that pick. And then I also have Devontae Adams for most receptions at
Who
plus
does-
1,600.
So yeah, after Jerry Jeudy and
You got Sutton.
is Tim Patrick still?
Motherfucker tore his Achilles. I think.
So yeah, it's just Sun and that's it.
I'm
For,
pretty sure that's it right now. Is Hamlin still on there? Hamlin? You got to look up that fucking wide receiver depth chart because
I was I was on the depth chart for the Denver too, not too long ago for testing you.
testing me.
Yeah. So their wide receiver 3 is Mims.
Testing
they got,
him.
I thought he got cut. I heard he
Marvin
got cut.
Mims Jr. Yeah, that's what they have on ESPN.
You got a cut?
And
I
then yeah,
love
they,
how he brought the
Brandon
notepad.
Johnson, Marquise Callaway is on their second in wide receiver 1 and 2. So I don't trust Denver right now. They're dead last, I think.
All right.
Well, not. I said Raiders are gonna be dead last, but yeah.
So you are going Raiders at last?
No, I'm going Broncos dead last.
I
Broncos.
agree. I agree.
You agree?
And I kind of like it now with
So
Jay.
what do you think the record's gonna be then? You guys, let me know what do you think it's gonna kind of end up?
Oof. See, I'm going back and forth now, thinking in my head.
Well, I really
Kinda-
don't care about that bottom of the division.
Yeah, they're just the bottom two, anyways.
It's- I mean, I want competitive football games. Those are always fun. It's gonna be really easy to bet against those teams. It's gonna be really easy to bet against them.
100%, yes.
I'm gonna make money
Unless
on
they
them.
play like against the Texans.
So I guess I do love them because I'm gonna make money off of them. So
Rob, we know you're only in for the money. We know you're
that's
Mr.
all I care
Parlay.
about now.
All right. Well,
I'm an
now since you're
NFL
bringing
fan.
up that point, yeah, I'm going Denver 4th, Raiders 3rd. I think Raiders could sneak up.
I mean, the Raiders have some weapons, so they can be productive. Jimmy G.
But yeah, here's the thing. Russell Wilson is better than Jimmy G. I think just the weapons they have to throw better right now is at the Raiders than at
Yeah, and I mean the Raiders
Denver.
could probably survive off the running game too.
Raiders could, yeah. I mean, Josh Jacobs is a better running back than Devontae Williams.
Yeah, I think they can
With
survive
Devonta.
off it.
okay, so you guys are going Chiefs, Chargers,
Chief Chargers,
Raiders,
100%.
Broncos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
Yes.
So just so you guys know, Raiders 6.5 wins is the over under. So what would you be betting? 6.5 is the
Oh,
over under.
yeah, let me look at their schedule then.
I think
Who would they-
I think
who
the
would
Raiders
they-
can get 7.
You think go 7? So you're gonna go over. Broncos are
do you
8.5.
Do you have their schedule?
I do.
I'm popping up.
Let me see their
schedule right
because
now.
I haven't looked
Yeah.
at their schedule. So let me take a peek at that and I can give you a better.
Okay,
assessment.
their first game's at Mile High against Denver. You think they'll win that one?
The Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mile High. That's already 1-0. Then it goes Buffalo. That's 1-1 right there. Then
1-1.
Steelers. In Vegas.
I think they can win that. I'm gonna be very
I don't think
honest.
so. I think 1-2. I think Steelers take that.
Let's see. All right, so then they got the Chargers. I don't think
Chargers
they're
next.
gonna win. I think they could
Which
beat Green Bay.
Chargers take that.
I think they could beat Green Bay. I think they could beat the
I
Patriots.
don't.
I know I'm
I
crazy.
don't think they could beat the Patriots.
Why? Who's on the Patriots?
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
What does Alabama OC?
I mean, they're gonna do a lateral. Jacoby Myers and Jacoby Myers gonna do like a
Jacoby
Patriot.
Myers on the Raiders, buddy.
Exactly. They're gonna
Oh, I thought you were.
do. Yeah, so he's
They're
gonna
gonna do the
he
same
screwed, he
thing
screwed
with
up
the
with the
other way.
Patriots. Now he's gonna screw up with the Raiders.
They're gonna lose against the Bears. The Bears are
100%.
gonna
Bears are gonna
absolutely
win.
roll them. The Lions are gonna beat them.
I agree with you there.
New York's gonna beat them. New York's gonna beat
Both
them.
New York, yeah.
Dolphins gonna beat them. Chiefs gonna beat them. Damn, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Jesus.
You guys are gonna literally
No
jump back up.
faith.
You guys have to go
It's
back.
just the last game against
Just
Denver.
make a
That's the
decision.
thing.
They're
Yeah.
gonna win
Let's
2
move
games
on
to
from
get
the
So, yeah,
AFC
let's-
West.
I agree with you, Was. Fuck.
All right,
Screw
so
whatever
what
I said.
are you going with? I'm gonna say mine again. I'm going Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. 13-4 for the Chiefs, 10-7 for Chargers, 8-9 for Broncos, and 5-12 for Raiders. Are you following or are you going your own way?
He's going his own way.
Following now, because now that I looked at Denver's schedule, I think
Rob
they have
wouldn't
a
know. He's sticking to
Denver
his
has the
guns.
easiest
Yeah, I'm
schedule.
sticking
Than,
with it.
All right, Rob is the only one sticking to his guns. Noah, who is gonna win this division?
Okay, so we're looking at.
No, don't look at the
Raiders.
odds.
West.
From the information
Are
you
not
just
gonna win it.
received.
So we're looking at WC
So
West.
just think of this like on the UFC podcast. You're the noob.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you're going off the information we give you, not anything online.
Well, I'm saying it's the AC West. That's what we're looking
Yeah,
at, right?
Yeah. So
Yes.
Going off.
you know Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs, right?
I'm going Chiefs. You guys hyped up the Chiefs heavily, so I'm going Chiefs.
So we are at the
Dude.
halfway point. We are at the halfway point. Thank you, Noah, for our technical support.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Waz. Half the stuff you're saying when you're talking to Waz, can't hear you.
Oh, it's good. I
I
talked
don't like
about
lefty space here.
All right, so we're at the halfway point. We're going to be moving on to the NFC. But before we do that, we're going to go through some of the things we've already discussed and some things that we will discuss. I'm going to ask you guys, who is your passing yards leader this year?
For
Passing
Overall?
yards leader in the NFL. So pull up your apps, whatever you got to do. Who is your
Passing.
passing yard leader? Mine, I can go first while you guys are pulling it up, is going to be Justin Herbert. I mentioned it earlier.
I like that.
I think he's got a lot of dudes to throw to. You got Mike Williams on that team. You got Keenan Allen on that team. They drafted Quentin Johnson. They got Kellen Moore. They got an offensive line that's stacked. They got Eckler. I think that offense has a lot of firepower, so I think that they are going to be tossing the rock. And that's why I'm going with Justin Herbert. What do you think, Rob?
It's tough because Pat Mahomes never disappoints. He's elite. Pat Mahomes is elite. I'm just gonna stick with Pat Mahomes. I think Pat Mahomes is gonna be passing leader.
Patty Holmes, Gibby.
I think Tua could do it. I mean, he's got.
Look up the odds on that.
Yeah, the
Go,
odds
go,
are-
go find me the odds on that.
Tua is plus 2,200.
And Rob, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. We're going rushing yards leader next.
Rushing
Give me
yards.
one or two. That one. Let's go one or two. You got
rushing leader.
rushing leader. Who do you think? I can go. I'll go first again. I think it's gonna be Tony Pollard or Nick Chubb.
I like Tony Pollard.
I do
dude.
like me a little.
I really
dude,
love
they've
Tony
been talking
Pollard.
a lot of run with Tony Pollard.
You know,
I don't know what the odds are. So if you guys have the odds in front of
Yeah,
you,
Tony Pollard plus 1,600.
Shit.
What I think is insane, Jonathan Taylor plus 800.
Where's Tua on this list?
Talk about giving your money away.
talk about
Plus
not.
six-
Yeah, talk
1600?
about setting it on
It's not that
fire.
bad.
Just hand it to me. I'll give you those odds.
Tua's not that bad. It's plus 1,600.
For passing yards leader, what's Herbert? 500.
Oh, it's most touchdown leaders. So this one you're looking at.
Yeah, look at the fucking passing.
There is. He's
So who
total
do you
passing.
think? You going Taylor?
For no, I'm not taking Taylor. Nick Chubb.
Oh, plus 1,800.
Nick Chubb. Okay.
Yeah.
And you went Mahomes for passing leader. Give me.
I'm just picking favorites at this point, but that's
I just don't. I mean, I wanted to say Burrow, but it's just that is he gonna play week 1 and 2? Really?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
last I checked, they said a couple
And
weeks.
I don't like Josh Allen's like outlets that he has. He's got, of course, he has Stephon Diggs, but then who else does he have really after that?
Does he have Cole Beasley still? I guess it doesn't matter, right?
No, Cole Beasley's on the Giants.
Giants, jeez.
I could see Kirk.
How do you
I could see.
know that? Who the hell's Cole Beasley? Why would anyone? Why do I know that?
I kind of like Kirk Cousins because just, I mean,
It's
yeah.
dude, it's a long shot. You
It
do
is
what
a
you
long
gotta.
shot. I like Tua.
You going Tua? All right,
Tua.
Lock it in Tua. Just because we're gonna listen back to this, and then at
If,
the end of the
he's,
season,
if
we're
he's
gonna
healthy, I'm 100%.
we're gonna
Tua.
recap and see who won the most cheddar. And all of the ones we're taking, we're just gonna say $100. Okay. At the end, we're gonna see who made the most money if they bet 100 on everything we've said.
So
That'll be Noah's job.
I only looked at the odds.
Okay.
I'm looking at the odds. I'm not gonna pick the glaring favorite. I'm gonna go 2 back. I'm gonna go Joe Burrow.
You're going Joe Burrow. Dang.
Just because he's
I
the
just-
3rd highest in odds.
Yeah,
He's
I was
plus
thinking about-
850.
Okay.
Uh,
Joe Burrow. Okay.
I
Watch
was thinking
Noah.
about-
Watch
he's-
Noah smoke
he's a
us in
little-
this.
I like that. Good job, Noah. But he's a little injured. That's. I was gonna go for him, but he's injured.
All right. So we got Joe Burrow. We got Tua.
Tua.
We got Pat Mahomes, and then I have Herbert. So now we're gonna go to rushing leader. I said Tony Pollard, Nick Chubb. Rob said Nick Chubb. What do you guys think?
I like Nick. I really like Tony Pollard.
All right, go Tony Pollard. Don't overthink it, Gibby.
I like Tony Pollard.
All
Go
right,
Tony.
Noah.
I want to see the odds. I'm trying to
Can you
wait
pull
for
up-
Gibby to pull
Can we
them
pull
up.
up the odds for Noah?
Rushing props. There's the most touchdowns. Here's the most rushing right here. Nick Chubb's ahead.
Keep in mind, guys, my guess is
Jonathan
literally
Taylor.
just look at the odds.
That's fine.
That's it.
You're the noob in this
Oh, you
episode.
already got it in your hand. There you
We're
go.
all noobs.
Pick your favorite name. You know which one's your favorite.
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
Okay.
Did
Just because, again, 3 down.
you
That's
not
gonna
listen
be the
to anything I said?
All right.
I listened, but I trust my
Receiving
gut.
yard leader. If you guys couldn't guess the next question, receiving yard leader.
Receiving yard leader.
I already gave mine. Is Tyreek Hill.
Do like Tyreek.
What do you think, Rob? Who's
Tyreek Hill is 3rd down, so he's mine.
Jamar Chase.
I like
Jamar
Jamar
Chase.
Chase. I like Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is gonna be a beast.
The
I mean,
next
he is a
one-
beast, but he's gonna.
Next one, you
continue.
can just look ahead. Is going to be receiving touchdown leader.
Receiving touchdown.
leader.
Yeah,
But we're gonna wait on
Let
Noah.
me give me a.
Oh no, I'm giving it ahead. So like the people that give their picks. So Noah, what are you thinking? You looking at the odds with Gibby? Who's the 3rd down in this?
He doesn't have him pulled up.
Oh God, Gibby, come on.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was going with Justin Jefferson, my most receiving
Just watch out over here.
yards. I like.
It's a 3-way tie for 3rd place.
What is it?
It's the 3-way tie. Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, and then Devontae Adams.
No, you know who to pick.
I'm going to go 2nd.
No.
Travis Kelsey.
I like that. Thank you.
You went with a tight end.
I
Okay.
like it.
I like it. And who'd you go with?
I'm going with Cooper Cup.
Is he back from injury?
He better be. I drafted him.
Gibby, did you not pull an injury report
I
before you
did,
drafted?
I did, but like it was just questionable. That's it.
Yeah.
I should have gave Rob the headphones so he still could have listened in.
He's
Oh,
just
well.
grabbing a drink and using the bathroom. We're gonna be here for a while, so.
Oh, I could have. I thought. No, I drank mine. Never mind.
What? Did you need another one?
Where's your gallon jug?
You need
That's
another one?
water.
Did you need another beer?
No, I'm good.
I'll take another one.
Where's
go.
Damon? Isn't he our beer boy?
Yeah, Damien, where's your cameo appearance?
Damien.
Damien's gonna make
Thank
a
you, bud.
cameo appearance. Damien, we're running low on beers. Ma'am, you got packets. Ma'am.
Man, we need more beers.
I look like Cartman.
Who looks like Carmen?
I look like Cartman.
You don't look like Carmen.
Oh, you don't.
Oh, I'm a fat piece of shit. All right, going on to the next thing we're gonna talk about after Damien makes a beer run.
Stop pouring it in the cup. All right, we're
We
trying to
don't
get
have a
sponsored.
sponsor, Noah.
We want to get it.
Again, thank you for
I
Caesar
like it in
Construction
the
and
cup.
Dreamline Cabinets for this event.
Cider Boys, sponsor us.
for all your cabinetry and construction needs. All right, receiving touchdown leader. I'm gonna go with Jamar Chase,
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
Justin Jefferson, number 3.
All right,
Right, boy.
Give me
Wait,
some-
no.
I think Cooper Cup could get 3 touchdowns against Arizona.
No, I'm doing
Are you going
Kelsey.
Cooper Cup for
Most
most
touchdowns.
receiving and touchdowns.
No, it's most touchdowns. I went receiving Justin Jefferson.
Oh, receiving when you changed.
I never gave out my answer for receiving.
I thought you did. You said Cooper Cup. You said
No, I
drafted him
said
on the-
Jefferson.
Oh my goodness. Gibby, turn around and grab the brewskis.
Damon, come here. Let me see you. We need to see you, Damon.
Damien's a little camera shy.
Damon told me to fuck off.
There you go. Ranch.
No.
We got some margaritas.
We got some Lone River Ranch water.
Wait. Is this it's not a seltzer, is it?
It is a seltzer.
It is a seltzer, but it's not a seltzer. It's a margarita.
It's a margarita. So
What's
it's
the difference?
It tastes like a margarita.
Why don't you
It's got
crack it,
tequila
try it, and
instead
if you
of
hate it,
vodka.
give it to Gibby.
Okay, that works.
I got one open. Fuck,
Gibby,
whatever.
you
I'm
live
cool.
here.
Yeah.
And my car drives itself, so.
Bro, we
Yeah,
have
yours-
As you guys
so
love to
much
say, it
beer
actually
in
does
this
drive
room.
itself.
Does it now? With the update?
Noah, how did you like driving, having the Tesla drive you home from Nashville?
It was nice.
It
It was
just-
smooth.
It just
It was
did its thing.
fast.
It was quick, right?
It was
you could
quick.
slave right through
Dude, I
it.
was watching YouTube videos.
Bro,
Frankie was knocked out.
Frankie was dead. He was
How long did it take you to
dead.
charge for that battery?
25 minutes and 30 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
How much did we charge when we were at the hotel?
Dude, that car charged for fucking 3 days. It wasn't a regular outlet. Gibby, behind you again.
Oh, I got some Goose Island. I want some Goose Island.
Oh, I guess that's
Our-
for me.
Our next sponsor, Goose Island.
I'll take it.
All right, so we got receiving touchdown leader.
I mean, I got Grand River Brewery up there hanging out too.
Oh shit, dude.
Not bad, but I'll take the Goose Island.
Go for it. We got 312 right there, and that's the 313.
Beer.
All right, so Jamar Chase, you said Justin Jefferson.
Yep. I said just. Oh wait, Cooper
He
Cup
said
for
Justin Jefferson,
touchdown,
and you said
touchdown,
Cooper
okay.
Cup. Okay, who do we think will be the passing touchdown leader? I'm going with Pat Mahomes for the most passing touchdowns.
There's no contest with that really. What? He got 41 last year.
I don't know.
Oh,
He got 50 his second year.
Yeah, there's
There's
no
only one-
competition with that. And then like what? The backup was Josh Allen with 30 something, and then after that was.
I don't think so. Was it that bad?
Yeah, I think so.
Last year?
Yes.
Hey, Noah, by the way, you can just simply pull up whatever betting app you use for UFC and just click NFL futures and see everything that we're looking at.
but I have to like look that up in an unfamiliar spot when Gibby has a big laptop right here.
Well, while Gibby is looking this up, we're going to have a French card this week. Is this going to be an early card, Noah?
Oh no, the UFC pairs.
Dude.
It's
When
gonna
are
be
we going to be able to
early.
record an episode on a Saturday? We're going to be
Dude.
again on Tuesday.
I gotta look
Is it
this up.
really?
It
yeah,
can't
because
be.
it's
It
another
can't.
early card. I think the next normal card we're going to see is Adesanya.
It's in Australia.
It's at 9 p.m. our time.
Okay, okay.
Thank God. It's also Bart's birthday. So you guys are all coming over for cake.
It's 2 p.m. Central
For what?
For main card or
For what? Next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well,
so yeah, main card's
Fantasy
11
ratings,
a.m.
there we
that's
go.
fine. That's still better than fucking 7 and
Or
4.
4 a.m.
I was up at 4:30.
I did not.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
Nope.
I was sad.
Woke up at 9.
I was sad when I was down 6K this morning, but we also doubled up on Bill and Shield.
I did good.
I can never find the same.
Max Hallway round 3 saved me. It didn't even save me. I was doing good, but that just sweetened the deal. I was up. I doubled.
Yep, there we go. Got it.
All right, Gibby, what's the motion? That is all the UFC.
I was right. So it was, yeah, Mahomes had 41, and then Allen had 35, Burrow
Jeez.
35, and then it goes Geno Smith 30, Cousins 29.
Geno Smith.
Where's what's his name? Hurts. Hurts is. Where are you? There you 22. Hurts had only 22 touchdowns.
Well, they had a lot of rushing.
Yeah, that's true. Prescott had more. Carr had more. Lawrence had more.
Kirk.
Tua had more.
What about Kirk Cousins?
Herbert had more.
Kirk
Rodgers had
Cobain.
more. What'd you say?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins had where is he? Where are you, Kirk Cousins? Cooper Rush. Why is it locked? I can't see. I'm blind. Kirk Cousins, there we go. 29. Same with golf. So 29 touchdowns.
Low key, I like golf.
We know you like golf.
You mixed it or you switched? Okay, you switched.
I just took the cider, boys.
Cider Boys sponsor us.
Please, I haven't had you in a while, but
Ooh.
I missed it.
I like this.
I have.
Dude,
I found the
Frankie
Twitter.
brought those to the house. We got to get those for Wisconsin when we go.
I found the Twitter.
The
I have
margaritas,
it.
Really?
Yeah, those are good. Range water margaritas are good.
They're only in Wisconsin?
No, I'm saying we gotta bring some to Wisconsin. We're going up to that. We're going to that house.
I mean, there's some beers that's only like certain states.
I'm not gonna drink that shitty cow piss that people like from Wisconsin.
Spotted cow? Yeah.
It's disgusting. Herb
You
loved
don't like
that shit.
Spotted
That kid
Cow?
always. It's Bud Light,
That's really low
It's
alcohol.
better
Are you
than
kidding me?
Bud Light.
It's
Buddy.
like 2%.
buddy. Trust me, it's Bud Light.
It's
It's
a
like
better
drinking
version
water.
of
I
Bud
could drink
Light.
that
It's
shit.
Bud Light.
I don't know, man. I like the.
It's lighter
Who
than
is
Bud
your
Light.
passing touchdown leader, Noah? Stop pissing me off with your spotted cow.
I'm going Mahomes. Mahomes. There we go.
We're two out. We have two people that we like the same.
Yeah, there's no competition.
I'm just
Either
going off it 'cause
Mahomes
he's
or maybe
way ahead
Mahomes
of
or Burrow,
everyone.
I think.
Well, pick one.
Burrow, just gonna
Go Burrow.
be different from you.
All right, Rob. Who's our passing touchdown leader?
Oh, passing touchdowns in there.
Rob's lost in the
Rob
sauce.
didn't even say anything. That's what we're waiting for,
Oh.
buddy.
I thought I said Mahomes.
Okay, Mahomes.
There
Cool.
we go.
So we got three Mahomes, one Burrow. Gibby's gonna win this watch.
Five?
Not this episode, guys. That's Tuesday.
Okay.
Rob keeps trying to play footsies with me.
Oh my goodness.
I knew he.
All right, we're gonna move on to rushing touchdown leaders.
Rushing, okay.
We can do one or two for this one because it's running backs. They get hurt like a motherfucker.
Touchdown or rushing, you said?
Well, I said rushing touchdowns, Gibby, so both.
Okay. I like how Jalen Hurts is at the top.
You can take a quarterback. You can definitely take a quarterback.
Well, we got Derrick Henry at the top. I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, Derrick Henry's number 1 on my list.
On your
Okay,
list?
Not my list. Not my list. On this list I'm looking
Oh,
at.
your list. Okay.
But I'm gonna
Like
say.
at FanDuel, he's number 1 at.
Bro, give me Tony Pollard.
I like Tony Pollard, dude.
But I do like a good Derrick Henry. If I'm going with 2 picks, I'm going Pollard, Henry. If I can only give you one, I'm going Pollard. What's the third one down?
It's Chubb, but I don't know. I'm
You
not
like-
getting
you
a
don't like good
vibe.
Chubb?
I'm not getting a chubby vibe
You've
from
been going
him.
3 down. You're gonna ruin it now?
Nah, we'll go with it. Nick Chubb. We'll go
Nick
with
Chubb.
it.
There.
Chubb? You going Nick Chubb?
Go Nick Chubb.
I
Give
want
me-
Henry.
You're going Henry, and I'm going Pollard.
Okay.
We got it. All right, and the last stats leader question that I will be asking you, and then we're gonna move on to the NFC, is who will have the most sacks? Who will be our sack leader? And I'm gonna start
Myles
it off
Garrett.
with my boy Myles Garrett.
Miles
Let's
Garrett.
go.
I like Myles Garrett, dude.
Let's go. Who's the third one down? Noah.
TJ.
I like that.
I like that one
pick
too.
though,
That's a
too.
good
Okay,
pick. Yeah,
okay.
I
I'll go
like a
with
good TJ Watt. All right, so that's our stats.
If only he stays healthy, that's it. Like you've seen him like after when he came back last year, how much he made a difference to the Steelers defense.
Yeah. Then he got paid.
He got paid, yeah.
Bosa's sitting out right now, right? Bosa on the 49ers
Yeah,
is sitting trying to get paid.
last news I heard.
Why did JJ Watt retire last year?
He's older. He's in the Cardinals.
That's
The
true.
final
He's not
word.
Cardinals.
What were you saying?
Oh no, I saw some news pop up about Bosa,
What happened?
and there's some issues going on with the organization. I think it was.
The 49ers?
Yeah.
That could
I know they
Joey.
traded away 3 first-round picks for Trey Lance and traded him for a 4th-round pick. So there's definitely stuff going on. But we're gonna move on to the NFC East, where we'll be able to talk about the 49ers. No, how's our audio?
How are we
How's
going to talk about the
everything? Are we still
49ers
recording?
and the NFC East?
I didn't hear
Yeah.
a word either you said. You talked over each other.
He said, like, we're talking about the 49ers and NFC East. Like, how we're talking about them in the East.
No, I said now we're going to talk about the NFC where we can talk about the 49ers, but not yet. And then I asked Noah
Oh.
if our volume is good and if we're recording.
We're
Not-
still recording.
Hopefully.
Please don't talk over each other.
This is our first football episode, and there's 4
And?
of us.
And
Talk closer to the mic.
yes,
You're going to have to yell at us for this. Cause
Rob. I'd like to mention Rob is perfect. I have not had an issue when he talks.
You're going to have a lot of issues with me, so you just yell at me.
100%
You?
with me.
Gibby, you'd be fine, but you keep moving away.
I do, yeah.
But Ross, you just keep it.
I just need to be. We need to push
Rob,
this
you're
table
great.
against the
You're
wall,
great.
so I just have
You
no
hear that,
room to like
professionals?
lean back.
I'm a
We're
beast
not
at this.
professional, dude.
I'm
I need
willing
a
to leave this
back
podcast.
He's willing to test for free agency.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna kick it off with the NFC East, where it's comprised of Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders. Going off of last year's 22 record, you got Eagles 14-3 with the best record in football, Cowboys 12-5, Giants 9-7, and our Commanders 8-8. How do we think this plays out this year, Rob? Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna lose it? Who's gonna maybe make a push? What do you think?
I think it's gonna stay the same as last year.
You're going Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders?
Yeah, it's gonna stay
No
the same.
changes.
No changes. It's
Okay,
gonna
Rob's
be
going
the-
no changes, and I'm not gonna disagree. Gibby?
I want to say the same thing, especially because the Eagles' schedule is pretty easy.
So let me give you this. I'm gonna give you some over-unders here. So
Yeah.
Eagles are 11.5. I'm
Over.
gonna hit that over.
yes,
Right.
100%.
We're gonna go Cowboys 9.5. I think the over. I think they win 10.
I think they could win.
I think
I
they,
think they
can
can
win
win
10.
10.
Giants are 7.5. Smash the over.
Yeah.
You got a franchise left tackle, a franchise right tackle, a franchise quarterback, a franchise running back, a fucking franchise defense.
Do they got a franchise mascot at this point?
The Giants.
Giants?
I don't even know if they have a mascot. They play at a stadium that's made of steel and called MetLife.
Well,
They
they
guess what? They're both.
they
You know,
don't, they don't play in New York.
they play in New Jersey
Why?
because that's a lot of teams do that.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, did you guys hear? Sorry to go off topic. Nothing
Yeah.
to do with football.
That's
But
fine.
I'm hearing the White Sox to Nashville.
I see that.
Wait, what?
The
Yeah.
Chicago White Sox are moving to Nashville from what? They're
Why?
talking to the city about building a stadium in Nashville, moving out of the city of Chicago.
Why?
Because they literally had a shooting yesterday in the bleachers.
I mean, it's been like that for
How
100
did they-
years.
And they have
Someone
you
had
have
a
to walk
gun
through
in the 3rd inning in the bleachers. 3 people were shot in the bleachers.
We have to
It's
walk through
Chicago.
metal detectors
It's
to get in that
sad, but
stadium. I go to
Chicago.
that stadium like
I
at least
haven't been
twice
to
a
a
year.
Sox game. You couldn't pay me to go to a Sox game.
I
I haven't been
twi-
a Sox game in a while.
I wouldn't go. Go to Wrigley. It's way better.
I love my socks.
You
We
the
gotta
Sox,
walk
are
through
you a
metal
fan?
detectors
all right,
before
so,
you get in.
So we got
You know-
2 Sox fans in the room for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
3.
I mean, I'm not a Sox fan. But
If
I
they
go
move to
games.
Nashville, you're gonna be a Sox fan.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be a Sox.
You're gonna be a Nashville Sox fan.
To be fair,
Okay. You don't even watch baseball.
I
But,
used to,
it's
and I
just-
still catch game here and
Yeah,
there.
but Rob follows it to an extent.
Plus, I
think-
still bet on it. Like, I still
think
do
it's-
bet on
dude,
baseball
I
quite a
bet on
bit.
Korean freaking cricket at 3 a.m. Does not
You're
mean I'm a
weird.
fan.
You have an addiction.
No.
You have a problem.
I think I'm more likely gonna like the
I feel like
players.
they build like a good culture here in Chicago. I mean, they got the they got Los Sox, South Side. What the fuck was that?
The host fell out.
No one's
How that
smoking
even
it. That's why.
happened?
It's because Rob ran out of coals.
Smoke me.
Well, yeah, like they have metal detectors. Like when you have to walk through, and like, so you saying those metal detectors aren't plugged in or something?
No.
From
No.
what I heard, it was some off-duty security.
Oh, that makes it even
But
worse.
I don't know how accurate that news report was.
Ugh.
I didn't really look into it
Someone-
that much because I just
It's really
at
sad,
this season.
but it
Season's sad.
It's
doesn't
sad.
surprise
It's just the
me.
management there is so sad.
Living
Like
here,
they fired a couple of people, which I'm so happy they did, but still that management's so sad.
living here has
Like they
made
got no
me.
recruitment, they don't build up their team. It's just so sad over there.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Luis Robert.
Like good for the A's for them to move in.
Well, Let's go back to football because
Yeah.
screw baseball.
Got
wanted to bring that up.
depressing when we
It
talked
did.
about
It
baseball.
It's just sad.
Well,
Sox
back
are
to football,
sad.
back to
White Sox are
football.
sad.
Well, let's go back to the Eagles. I got them going 13-4, followed by the Cowboys and Giants. I have both of them going 10-7, and then Commanders at the end here 6-11.
6-11.
Eagles over under 11.5. I'm gonna have to go over. Cowboys are 9.5. I'm gonna go over. Giants are 7.5. I'm going over, and the Commanders are 6.5. Or I'm gonna go under. What do
I
you guys
agree.
think? I know Rob said he's pretty much going the same way as it was. Gibby, you thinking the same thing, or you think it's gonna change in some sort of format? Here?
I really like the Cowboys this year.
You think they're gonna go better than the Eagles?
Hell no.
Okay.
I agree with you guys.
All right. What do you guys think as far as Eagles futures? Anything you guys liking on the Eagles futures? I do like me a little Jalen Hurts MVP at plus 1,200. I do have to say so.
I like how they're trying to build a Georgia team in Philadelphia.
Dude, that middle linebacker I took was it Nolan? I think his last name was Nolan. They took him in the first round after they took the defensive tackle.
Jalen Carter, yeah.
I think he may be a sneaky defensive rookie of the year. Sneaky. I heard he's been tearing it up in practice, getting hella sacks. So I think I'm gonna lean there, but that's not something I've committed to just yet. So anything Eagles wise futures that you guys are thinking?
Well, I have
What do you
defensive rookie of the year on the Eagles.
have? Okay.
I feel like
we're gonna
yeah,
talk a
we're
little
gonna
later
talk about
about
that,
that, but
I
yeah.
feel like Eagles gonna.
So you have your defensive player of the year in this division, which is good. Anything on the Cowboys you like?
Where's the player props there though?
As far as Cowboys, I have Tony Pollard over 1,000.5 rushing yards. It's even money, so I think he's gonna rush a lot with what I heard. I also have Tony Pollard for most rushing touchdowns at plus 2,000. I think they're gonna use him a lot. I think he's gonna be a good value there, and just throw $10 to win 200. It's not a bad deal.
He's 100% better than Zeke. I feel like.
Yeah, and Zeke's over at the Patriots. You know, I think Ramondre Stevenson's gonna have a nice year over there. Even though Zeke went over there, I think Zeke is shot. I think it was a good time to move on from him, and I think Zeke is the person that ruined the running back market. That motherfucker got paid hella money and did nothing. As soon as he got paid, nothing. So we'll see. I think the Cowboys still have some potential. I don't like that Mike McCarthy's still there. I don't like that they got rid of Kellen Moore. I don't know who this new OC is very much about him, but I think he's going to run the ball a lot. So that's why I'm really banking on Tony Pollard. I do have my defensive player of the year in this division too. I think I overheard what Rob said, so we don't have the same one, but I think it'll be interesting, which we'll talk a little later about. Giants wise, do you guys have anything? The only thing I have Giants wise is I do like Darren Waller over 640.5 receiving yards.
I like kind of like that with Waller.
I
was
think
looking at.
I think it's a new team. I think he's going to be re-energized.
6 touchdowns. I think he could do it.
Not 6 touchdowns, 640.5 yards.
I mean, who else does he have to
Receiving.
throw to?
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
Who else?
So you paid. You're going to get this guy to come in and really get
Let me
get
look
some
at their
targets, I think.
depth chart. Who
And
did
then
they
with the
got?
Commanders, I do like Terry McLaurin over 1,000 yards, even money. That's
I
another.
don't trust that QB.
But
that
I
they-
did see him get hurt in preseason, so I'm not really sure. But that QB is the truth.
He's the truth.
I like that guy.
Who was the quarterback, anyways?
Oh my goodness.
Sam Howell.
I believe it is Sam Howell.
I don't.
I believe he was a 5th round pick.
Eagles. Who they have? I mean, I saw right now FanDuel Jalen Hurts touchdown is 21.5. I think he could get more than 22 that he had last year, especially if the defense is weaker. They said, or they got rid of some key players. So especially if the defense sucks, they have to make up for all that. Then you got to play better offense for that. So I think he could do more than 22 touchdowns.
What's the odds on that?
QB prop 21.5 is minus 116.
By the way, Broncos 34-0 right now in preseason
Against who?
against the Rams.
Jesus.
Dang. But yeah,
Is Stetson Bennett in
yeah. Who's in?
for the Rams?
Let's take a look.
They're running the first team offense.
Yeah, I see that.
First team offense the whole game.
They got Russell Wilson out there trying to get his confidence up.
They
With
put Brett.
Jared Statham, 17 for 28. He's got 236 yards already.
236 yards in a preseason.
Look at
game.
this.
The guy's-
Stetson Bennett, 2
Yeah.
interceptions.
You know he's the same age as Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is about to get paid.
Since Ben only threw for 14 yards.
Yeah. Ben DiNucci.
Ben DiNucci. Ben DiNucci.
7-11.
All right, so just to recap real quick here, we're going Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, that's
100%.
Gibby, I'm gonna let you kick this one off. We're moving on to the NFC North.
Yes.
The Bears fans are sitting across from us.
the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Bears.
I'm gonna give a quick readout. Not like anybody needs to know this, but the Vikings went 13-4. The Lions went 9-8. The Packers 8-9, and the Bears 3-14. Gibby, your Bears are here. They made a lot of moves. They traded the first round pick. Did they make the right move? Let's start there. What the record will be? What's your expectations? Are you being realistic, or are you like the rest of the Bears fans thinking you guys are going 17-0?
Is it Justin Fields' year?
I don't think
Is Justin Fields the guy after this year?
Is he him?
I don't think he's the guy after this year.
Oh,
I
he's
think he
not
still
him.
needs a little bit more.
So
I
you're
think one
saying
more
you're
year.
saying
I just don't know how, like I watched him play. I don't like his passing really. He just doesn't have it.
It's because he doesn't have anyone to throw to.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. He had no one to
So
throw
you
to.
have no hope for your boy.
Well, it's just, so I like JJ Moore 100%.
Fake fan.
I like Equinemius St. Brown. I do, and it just Moody didn't get a lot of catches last year, so I'm questionable on him this year, and I don't like Chase Claypool really.
Second round pick. Really, it was the first pick of the second round. Was it worth it?
I don't think so.
I don't think it
No shot.
No. And we paid Cole Kmet, which I like. I kind of like Cole Kmet. He's a
was. Tight ends are so
Well, yeah.
scarce, and
They
the
are.
guy can play. Especially, I like
And
that they got what's his
Braxton
name?
Jones.
Tony.
I like
No,
Braxton Jones from.
Tunyon is an underrated player. I think the Bears have a lot of firepower. I think they're sleeping on that
do.
offensive line. I think they got some really good offensive talent. Was it Tristan Wirfs you guys drafted?
We drafted
Tristan
Tristan
Wirfs.
Wright.
Or was it Wright? Wright
Right.
was the guy who was literally training for the combine, and he was because they get like a training book of the things that they have to accomplish. He was doing the wide receiver workouts as a lineman. The man was 13 pounds lighter than what they thought he was going to come in with because he was doing the wrong workouts. So, Gibby, what does that say? Does he not know how to read? And are you
No.
worried about the playbook? Or does that mean he's just a fucking specimen out here just going to tear it up?
Are you
He's
kidding?
a
A
specimen.
6'6" receiver.
I don't want to
6'6" receiver.
I don't want to make you sad, buddy, but I did play
Yeah.
some Madden 24, and I did get the Bears to the playoffs. But unfortunately, in the first game of the playoffs, I lost both my center, my right tackle, and my right guard. I won't lie to you, we made it. And guess what happened the next game? I
You
lost
didn't.
my backup center.
Okay.
I lost my left tackle, and I lost my left guard.
Hey, they
So
tried
unless
their
you guys
best.
are deep, I really hope that you guys don't lose a lot
Yeah,
of
I just
offensive
feel
guys.
like we got built in deep with our offensive linemen. I feel like we did good job like for our running backs. They could be like easily replaced when they run.
I mean, yeah, you know what? Montgomery was a guy that I definitely saw you guys getting him back personally, but it was surprising you guys didn't.
I'm surprised we got Travis Homer. I don't even know.
I'm
why
pretty
we got
I'm
him.
pretty curious of what Herbert is going to be really. You guys are
Herbert.
putting a lot of things in Herbert. You know, key players that you guys added. DJ Moore obviously came from Carolina. You got Trey Edmonds out of Buffalo. You got Nate Davis from Tennessee, which is a good. I think he's a right guard. Guy's solid.
He is solid.
Solid
I like
guy.
Nate Davis.
You got Darren Darnell Wright, which from the draft, which I think that guy's a monster. I think people are sleeping on that guy. You got Javarian Dexter.
I like Yanni Nkoku from
I
the
do. I
Colts.
think that
I like
a
that.
1 year deal. I think it's a prove it deal. He wants to get paid. You know, you're over under 7.5. To win the division is plus 400. You're opening up against Green Bay. That's a hit or miss. You guys got to win that game.
We do.
I think if you guys win that game, you're gonna go into the Bucks and crush it. You're gonna go 2-0. The Chiefs, that could be a toss up.
we're gonna lose that one.
I don't know.
At KC?
It is at KC. I think you're sleeping. I think there could be a little bit there. If that game goes a certain way, even if they lose, if they keep it close, I think it's gonna really spark. But we got to see what happens with the rest of their schedule. But let me ask you this: who's gonna win this division?
The Bears.
The Bears.
Are you joking?
No, I'm serious. I
Okay,
think,
so
The
I'm very
Bears.
we
serious. I
got
think the
someone
Bears.
who's delusional over here.
As a Bears fan, I want to say the Bears.
So who's okay? So
As a-
realistically,
As realistically, I think
who do you think is gonna be the guy?
Detroit could take it.
Okay. What do you? So you got Detroit. What do you have? Bears.
I have the Bears.
I got Detroit. 10-7 winning the division, and I do have the Vikings in second with 9-8. Who's your second?
I listened to y'all, and I said Vikings. That's mine.
Division.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Just listen to y'all, not known. I know I'm Bears, but I'm going to go Vikings.
Okay. So Noah's going Vikings. Who's your second?
I'll say Bears.
Okay.
Just because I haven't heard a lot of shit talking about the Bears this podcast.
It's because the guy who owns the studio is a Bears fan. So
Yeah.
we're trying
I
not to
wanna
get
kick-
kicked out.
Yeah.
We don't want to get kicked out.
I don't see any Bears merch, though.
There's a
Not
bear
Hawks.
all over you. That's a bear.
Bears, Packers.
Okay,
I
there
got
we
a
go.
sign-
One.
I got
Meanwhile,
signed football.
Blackhawks,
We'll get the more-
Blackhawks,
We gotta get some of the
Blackhawks.
Blackhawks stuff down. It's not football. We
I
gotta get some
know.
football stuff up.
I know, I do.
We gotta get some
Cubs.
signed jerseys behind us.
I see
lot of
one
Blackhawks.
Bears
I do a lot of
memorabilia.
Podcast.
No, we're not, but I like the Blackhawks.
I
I
see
got high
at
hopes for them
least
this year.
All right, we're not gonna get off topic again.
Connor Bernard.
No,
no.
we got Lions. So I'm going Lions 10-7. I'm going Vikings 9-8. I'm going Packers 8-9, and I'm going Bears 6-11. You have the over under on the Lions at 9.5.
I'll take the over.
You're going over.
Lions 9.5. I'm going under.
You're going under. I am also gonna go over. You have Vikings at 8.5.
Over.
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 And we'll know obviously going over.
Over.
Packers 7.5.
Taking the under.
Of course. Over.
7.5.
7.5.
Under.
Bears 7.5.
Over.
Over.
Under.
I'll put it like this. I got Bears winning the division. I got Vikings. Then I got Lions and Packers. The
Okay.
last.
A lot of Packers.
Green
haters.
Bay getting put in their place.
Here's the thing. I don't trust their defense. Or not their defense. I don't trust
Ooh,
their
the
offense.
Packers?
Packers, yeah.
I
I
was
don't
gonna
trust,
say, bro, you know who that defense is?
I mean, I like their defense. I don't trust their offense. I like their secondary.
What don't you trust about the offense?
I don't like Jordan Love. I hope he's not that guy.
Oof.
He
I don't like
him.
He can't throw to a tight end in preseason, so I don't think he is that guy.
Okay,
but-
he is not him.
I think the Bears only split with the Vikings, and I think they sweep the rest of the division.
I think that, yeah, of course.
We
'cause
should
they,
try to
they
make it-
play
When
Thursday
is-
night at
when is Chicago Vikings at Vikings? Is that
it's
Thursday?
a Monday night. It's prime time. So that's the game that Bears are gonna win.
Might have to sneak up north.
Well, I'm down. I'll take a day off from work.
What do we think as far as the futures market in this division? Because I got a whole lot of stuff in here.
Bears gonna take it down.
So let's just go one by one. All right, so let's just go with the Bears. What do you think Bears futures are? Any future Bears picks that you like?
What's the rushing on Fields?
I can't tell you that, but I do like a DJ Moore over 800.5. I
You-
think receiving yards as far as the Bears go.
Has he? He's always been around 1,000, has he?
Yeah.
DJ Moore, he's always been around, even with a bad offense in Carolina.
Bro,
so.
if Justin Fields can't throw for 4,000 yards this year, you got to get another quarterback.
Exactly.
You got to get a 4,000 yards. You have to throw for 4,000.
DJ
I
Moore's
like the
gonna take it.
running, but you got to throw for 4,000. If we're going, next on the list I have is Lions. As far as the Lions, David Montgomery, 6+ touchdowns. I like that. Minus 145.
Really?
I'm liking Dan Campbell for a future prop that we're going to talk about a little later. And I also like another guy in here for Defensive Player of the Year.
Justin
gotta-
Fields, by the way, is 800.5 for rushing yards. So I think that's over.
Really? 800.5?
Yeah.
That's also DJ Moore's receiving yards, 800.5.
Yeah.
Over under. That's crazy.
Over.
That's funny. I'm going over, yeah,
Over.
of course.
I got a hot take for later, but we'll talk about.
We
later.
also got the Vikings, which if I'm looking at the Vikings, I like Jordan Addison most rookie receiving yards.
That was what I was going for. Yeah.
I like
I
that
thought we
as
were
well.
gonna talk about it later, but I got it.
Oh no, not for that one.
Okay.
That's just for the division.
Then I,
We'll do like rookie of the years. Yes, we'll see that
Okay,
for
then,
later.
yeah.
But I definitely do say that Jordan Addison most rookie receiving yards plus 300 is a good.
He's
good
good.
bet.
He's gonna replace Thielen easily. I think he's way better than Adam Thielen. He could easily take Thielen's position, be
Thielen-
wide receiver 2.
Nah, for sure, dude. Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison out there. As long as they stay healthy, I think it's gonna be a killer matchup up north.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson's gonna get doubled up. So
I think we're going in the same direction. I also have my offensive rookie of the year in this division. So a lot of good. I have both offensive rookie and offensive player of the year in this division, but we'll save that for later.
Yeah.
So, got 2 more divisions to go, and then we'll do our Super Bowl and awards picks. Moving on to the NFC South, where we have the Buccaneers, we have the Panthers, we have the Saints, we have the Falcons.
Worst division in
This
football.
is where Rob's team sits. It is the worst division. Get at these records. The Buccaneers won this division at 8-9. The rest of the teams went 7-10.
Rob, you say worst division. You're wearing a Falcons jersey. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I'm realistic. I understand.
What's gonna happen with this division, Rob?
Man, this is gonna be
Take it away.
Buccaneers. They got Baker.
Which I don't think he's.
He has not been
Trash.
named the starter yet.
No.
He's still
You don't
fighting
know yet.
Gabbert.
Yeah,
Blaine
Gabbert.
Gabbert is fighting for that job.
Gabbert? I thought it was the.
Wasn't it Blair? I might be messing this up.
I thought it was.
It may be somebody else. I could have swore it was Gabbert.
Let me double check. I'm looking at depth chart right now.
But anyways, we'll be checking that out, Rob. How do you think this division is going to end this year?
I think
Who's
the
winning it?
Falcons.
Your own Falcons is going to win it.
Gee,
Tyler Taft.
I see no bias.
All right. So Falcons are going to win it. Who's going to be behind them?
Behind them, I'm gonna put the Saints.
Okay. And then who's finishing 3rd and 4th?
Third will be the Panthers. Buccaneers will be 4th.
Okay. So Buccaneers.
I'm sorry, Buccaneers fans, your era is over.
Ooh.
So as far as the Buccaneers, the over-under is 6.5. So I'm assuming you're going under.
Buccaneers, yeah, under 6.
For the Panthers, it's 7.5.
Let's see. I'm taking the under for that.
The Panthers?
Yeah.
Okay, going under. I'm going under myself.
It's insane that they have the Saints at 9.5. That's gonna be an under. I think they're gonna be an 8-win team.
Have you seen the Saints schedule?
I think
Saints
they.
is 9.5. Yeah.
I think they're
I'm
gonna be.
going under for Saints,
I think
but I
they-
also have the Saints winning the division at 9-8.
I think it's gonna be a 8 to 9 win team. I think the Falcons are gonna be right around the same, so they're gonna be. It's gonna be down to the division matchups for that.
Yeah, I have Falcons and Buccaneers coming in at 7 and 10. The Falcons over under is 8.5. I'm going under for that. The Saints are 9. I think the Saints win the division 9 and 8. I think it'll be close, like Rob said. I could see the Falcons getting there. They do have a 1st-round running back, a 1st-round tight end, a 1st-round wide receiver. That defense is good. The defensive line not so good. They may trade for someone. They may sign something. I don't know yet. We'll see. It's all about health. If they can stay healthy, I think Arthur Smith's gonna run the fuck out of Bijan Robinson, Beth, and Bijan. It's gonna be story out of Atlanta. So yeah, I'm going Saints to win the division at 9 and 8, followed by Bucks, Falcons at 7 and 10, and then the Panthers at 5 and 12. That's where I'm at. Gibby.
I think I agree with you. I'm going Saints, Falcons, Bucks, Panthers.
All right. What are we thinking as far as futures? Anything you guys like on the Bucks? I will start that off. I like Mike Evans over 875.5 receiving yards. I think he has a good year this year. Gets a lot of targets. Whoever's throwing to him, someone's got to throw to him. There ain't no one else to catch passes but Mike Evans and Godwin. So,
I think Godwin could get 1,000.
I don't know, but I have another offensive rookie of the year that's in this division that I'm going to be betting. I've already bet. I also have a coach of the year in this division that I do like, but it's a long shot. The record doesn't go with coach of the year. Could I see them having a turnaround year? I think they're in a win now mode. I think that's the Panthers. I got a lot of dudes that they signed. I just don't think the small guy can get it done. Anything else you guys like as far as futures or anything else you want to add to this division? Or do we move on?
What's Miles Sanders?
You got to look it up, bro.
Yeah,
I don't have that in front of me.
Yes, you do. You have a
I don't have stuff.
computer.
I'm not betting in front of me.
I think Carolina's offensive line isn't it ranked 16th? I think so. It's already.
Miles Sanders is at 925.5 rushing yard. That's his line on DraftKings.
But he is injury prone, isn't he? Fuck, I'll take the over.
You don't have to bet the futures.
Fuck a wee balls.
Fuck it, I'll just take the over.
All right. And for our last and final division, we have the NFC West, consisting of 49ers, Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals. The 49ers ended last year at 13-4, the Seahawks 9-8, the Rams 5-12, and the Cardinals 4-13. What do we think is going to happen in this division, Gibby?
I have high expectations for the Seahawks. I think they're going to take the division.
I disagree. I think the 49ers are going to run away with it.
I'm going to go with Rob with the 49ers. I don't think they go 13-4. I'm going 11-6, but I do think they win this division. But Gibby, I do see the Seahawks coming in right behind them at 10-7.
This means nothing, but Gibby is always right when he goes against us in the UFC podcast, so I'm going with you, Gibby.
I mean, I think the Seahawks will be competitive.
Well, the over-under over-under 49ers is 10.5.
Over.
Over. You're going
What was the over under
10.5
for?
the 49ers.
I think I took them at. I'll take the under. I think they
You're going
they're
under?
10.
So the Seahawks are 8.5.
I'll go over.
You're going over.
Over.
I'm going over as well. You got the Rams at 6.5 over-under. I have them going 6-11, so I'm going under.
Yeah, I'm going under for both.
And then I also have the Cardinals at 4.5.
I'm going way under.
I'm
man.
going way fucking under. 2 games, I can see them winning.
Well-
I have, per the model that I used, 4-13, still under, but they're definitely going to.
They go win against the Rams, probably.
Doesn't taste good.
Homie, this is beyond expired. Homie. I was like, wait, what year is it? Oh, this is bad.
I got
6
it.
months ago.
I got it not too long ago. What the fuck?
This expired in February.
God.
I'm like, this is not. This is not Ticklish at Goose Island.
It's 11 p.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah, we're partying. That's
Yeah,
We're partying the fun one.
I mean, we got beer,
Yeah, it's
shooting the shit. It's partying. Close.
All right, so I'm going 49ers, Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals. Rob?
49ers, Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals.
That does taste like Goose Island.
It does, dude.
Does.
Yeah, it does. That's how Goose Island tastes like.
I'm good, dude.
I'm good. I don't drink.
I don't.
Gibby, what do you think this division ends up? You going Seattle, then who? 49ers?
Yeah, Seattle 49ers, and Rams, and the dog shit Cardinals.
Oh my god.
As far as the future
They're
market,
going to be like 0 and whatever. I think
Oh.
they could be 0 and 17.
I have offensive player of the year that I like in here. I think Cooper Kupp for most receptions at plus 500 is a nice bet that you could look at. I also have James Conner at 750 plus yards. There's nobody on this team but James Conner. So I'm hoping the man gets over 750 yards.
I hope for you too.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, man.
I think they improved. Seattle at least improved from a rushing to. I think they're gonna throw more than rush. I mean, they did draft a rookie running back, but they also drafted a rookie wide receiver too.
I don't like when you do sports math. What do you think? So you're
I
going
think Seattle.
You're going Seattle.
I
you're
have
going
high hopes for
49ers.
Seattle.
All right. And that concludes our preview of the divisions. We're going to do the one last thing here and close it out. We're going to do Super Bowl and we're going to do awards. Who do you guys have winning MVP? You can give us 1, 2, or 3 people that you think will win MVP.
I'll go first. I got Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
You
You have odds on him?
plus 1,500 on DraftKings.
Okay.
Reason I have him. Well, I love running backs as quarterbacks. I love that. This is a new style of football.
The
Get
man
over it.
who drafted Deshaun Watson every time he could when he wasn't suspended.
My man got paid.
Yeah, paid.
That is like that's one thing. He got paid. He does need to unlock his passing. I think he was okay. He can be good. But for him to win that, he needs to unlock the passing. He has to rely on his tight end Mark Andrews. He has some. I mean, he hasn't really had many receiver weapons in the past. They've been all right, but this year I think he has a little bit better than what he's seen. and I think those keys will allow him to win that. Also, the story. The big thing too with him is the story. He's been in the news a lot because of the pay and the injuries last year. I think it's time for him to shine.
Okay. Is that the only MVP you're going with this year?
Yeah, I'm going.
Gibby?
I kind of want to piggyback off him. I mean, they got a new offense coordinator, right? That's more pass heavy. So I think he's gonna throw more. I like Zay Flowers really. I think he's one of my
relax.
picks.
We're doing MVP, buddy.
I think-
MVP.
Yep.
So
I'm going-
Don't go with Joe Rookie of the Year yet.
All
right, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar.
Anybody else?
I mean, Trevor Lawrence could stick out to me too.
Okay.
I was hoping you all would disagree, but if you're all gonna go with the same one, I'll just follow you.
Well, I'm betting 3 people.
What?
I like
personally,
Mahomes too.
I like Lamar Jackson, pretty much to what Rob said. FanDuel's
Yeah.
got it at plus 1,600. I do like Trevor Lawrence. I think there's a lot of potential if they go far. He could win the AFC, or he could be getting the first round pick.
And then
It's
I like
that
that.
in between at plus 1,600. And then my last and final is MVP Jalen Hurts. Almost won it last year, got hurt, couldn't get it. I think this year may be his year at plus 1,200. So that's who I'm going for MVP.
I mean, he's going behind Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Herbert.
Justin
I like
Herbert.
Herbert though. I do because he's got that.
You
pass
gotta bet,
threat to
you gotta bet at
Eckler.
least 1 or 2. You can't just bet one,
No, yeah, of course.
Especially with the odds you're getting. Even if you throw $10 on each of the guys, you're gonna burn 20. You're gonna burn 30. If one of the guys you get hits, you're looking at $220.
I feel like Herbert's a better quarterback than.
Well, Justin Herbert, he's had the stats, and that hasn't won him the MVP, so he has to do something different.
He's gotta get to the playoffs and
He's
go
gotta-
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as people say it's a regular season award, people look at what happens in the playoffs, and you gotta.
Yeah, I mean,
he's-
'cause, yeah, he's had
You
the
gotta
stats.
do stuff, man.
The
You gotta
last
do
3 years,
you
he's
gotta-
been outstanding with
You
his
just gotta
stats.
do
and-
stuff. Well, let's go
I
ahead.
feel like people like overshadow him with Eckler, and there's like, oh, Eckler, and like that's why they're.
Bro, they're not trying to pay Eckler. They're about to get traded. Ain't no
No,
one
no.
paying the running
No,
back.
of
He
course
just
no
got
one wants to
paid.
pay
He
the
just
running
got
back.
paid. Justin, bro, that's his team. But let's move on to Coach of the Year.
Robert Saleh,
I
the
do
year
have-
of the Roberts.
Year of the Roberts.
I definitely have Robert Saleh as one of my 3.
My reasoning behind that is, well, it's more of like a turnaround year for them, a potential turnaround year because obviously Aaron Rodgers, we talked about that earlier. Last year, their record was 7-10, and to win this award, you need to really flip the team around. They're gonna be. They did Hard Knocks this year too, right? So they're getting some extra attention. Attention is always good for awards, and they haven't really been relevant, in my opinion, in a lot of years. So I think this could be a good case for Robert Saleh to win it. Defense was great. They can run the ball. They got a couple extra receivers, so let's all eyes are on them to meet their expectations and hopefully beat them. And that's what I got.
He read that off his notes. It's like a speech. Great speech.
I knew it. Yeah, we're all looking at him.
No, I like Robert Saleh plus 1,600 on FanDuel. I
I
like
like-
Dan Campbell at plus 1,000.
I like Mike McDaniels. Too.
I like Frank Wright.
Frank Wright?
Frank Wright at plus 2,500 just stands out to me. Rookie quarterback. If they for somehow, some way win that division and go far, I could definitely see this man winning it. But yeah, Coach of the Year. You're going what? Well, you said Mike McCarthy.
Mike McDaniel.
Oh, Mike McDaniel. Okay.
I have heard some people saying Sirianni from the Eagles. What do you guys think?
I saw Matt Eberflus like at plus 1,100.
Yeah, the Bears could go far.
They can, but I don't. Well,
That's it. That's a sleeper.
he is. Yeah.
All right. Let's do offensive player of the year. I'm gonna go. I'm torn. I have 3 for this as well, but I really like. I'm between McCaffrey and Jefferson. What do you
I got Justin Fields.
for offensive player of the
Shout
year?
out Chicago.
Holy
I mean, he's that offense.
shit.
He is that offense. He's the center of
DJ
that
Moore,
team. He's the
offensive player of
center
the year.
center of the headlines for
some
Chicago.
reason, I got like Eckler's coming to my mind.
Eckler.
Eckler.
I just love that everyone's rooting against Justin Fields. Maybe not everyone, but there's a good majority of people, and I love that type of story.
Yeah.
And I really hope he proves everyone wrong. They have an open division. and I think he can really take control. Most of the time, you have to be at the top of the division to win that, so they have to really exceed their expectations. So
Definitely. Yeah, I got McCaffrey plus 1,400. Jefferson's at plus 1,400. If I had to say a sleeper, I'm gonna go Garrett Wilson at plus 2,500. I think Aaron Rodgers' number one target could be a sleeper guy there, but we gotta see. Gibby, what do you said? You said Eckler, right?
I said Eckler, but I'm like thinking if. I mean, Tua's healthy. I think Tua
Oh
could
my
take it.
goodness! Again with the Tuas.
But no, I'll take Eckler.
All right. Let's move on to defensive player of the year. I'm gonna go with Parsons.
I like that.
I like Parsons. A dart throw, I'd go Sauce Gardner at plus 2,000, and if you really hate money, go Hutchinson at plus 3,000.
If you hate money.
We hate money on this side of the aisle.
I'm going Myles Garrett.
Okay.
Myles Garrett plus 800 for defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I do like T.J. Watt. I'm going with T.J. Watt.
TJ Watt.
Where's the most regular sacks?
All right.
Tackles and assists.
And the last and final bet that we're gonna do as far as the futures
Dang it.
is going to be offensive rookie of the year. I'm going with Anthony Richardson at plus 1,800.
I'm going Bijan Robinson plus 275. He's the center of that offense. Run heavy offense.
True.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
I do like I like Jordan Addison as a sleeper at 1,600, and I also have a little Bryce Young action at plus 400.
How do you feel about Gibbs?
On the Lions,
Yeah,
you got Montgomery back there. It'll be tough.
you think so?
Yeah, I think it's a quarterback's award.
I mean, when I look
When
at
was the last quarterback that won it though?
Offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Who won it last year?
It was from the Jets.
Wilson.
Wilson.
Garrett Wilson, wide receiver.
Yeah.
Who was before that? Trevor Lawrence.
No.
Trevor Lawrence never won rookie of the year. But anyways, that's who we have for rookie of the year. Gibby, you're going Jordan Addison. I already know it.
Yeah. Well, just because I look into the division so much, so
you like that.
I studied the division. That's the thing.
Let's just go with the last two things here. Who do you think will meet in the Super Bowl, and who do you think will win the Super Bowl?
what about defensive rookie of the year?
You want to go defensive?
Jamar Chase.
Sorry,
Jamar Chase won it then.
Go ahead. Defensive rookie of the year.
Jalen Carter from the Eagles.
Did skip that. Shit.
Yeah, Jalen Carter from the Eagles.
I like that.
They got some pieces on their defense, and a lot of the scheming, I'm sure, will be around those guys. Obviously, they're going to recognize him, especially once he starts making plays. But I think that'll open it up a little bit more for him to get a couple sacks, and I think that'll make a difference for him winning that award.
I like Gonzalez. Or Garcia. Is it Gonzalez? On the Patriots? The corner?
You're going corner? Like they barely win it though, don't they? It's mostly like linebackers that win it.
Who won it last year? A corner.
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner, yeah.
And he also has Bill Belichick as a coach.
The defensive coach. Who was the last great corner on that team? Gilmore. Monster. So that's my defensive rookie of the year.
They could definitely unlock him, and they can really make him shine.
Yeah. Oh no, is it Witherspoon? Is that
I was
Illinois?
gonna go with that Witherspoon.
I like both of them.
I like him better though.
Yeah. But cool. Let's go ahead with our Super Bowl matchups. Who's meeting in the Super Bowl this year?
I'll go first. I think it would be Seattle and Baltimore.
Jesus Christ. I would love to know the matchup and what are the odds on that, Gibby? What are the odds of that? That's curious. Rob, do you have?
I got Baltimore and 49ers.
Jeez.
Same division. There you go.
Yeah, Baltimore and 49ers, and I think that's gonna be a good Super Bowl. I think Lamar is gonna win it though.
I took Baltimore winning it too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be sad for 49ers fans, but I think this is Lamar's year. I picked him for MVP, and I think he's gonna win it all.
So you're going with Ravens 49ers and then Ravens to win.
Yep.
And you're going Ravens Seattle for who to win?
Ravens.
Jesus, you guys are both going with the Ravens. What are the odds on the Ravens to win the Super Bowl?
I could tell you right now. Hold on, give me.
Okay, explain yourselves. Why are you so hyped on the Ravens,
Yeah,
both
really.
of you?
It's just Lamar Jackson's overability, and then of course the new
One
offensive
player?
Huh?
One player?
Well, not just one player. I have high hopes on Zay Flowers too. He's a good rookie wide receiver, and plus like they got Odell Beckham there.
I'm going Eagles 49ers.
No Eagles.
With the
Well,
49ers
you put the
winning.
49ers in.
Eagles, there's the same.
That's
they're
the
both
same
NFC.
division, yeah. Eagles 49ers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the NFC. Jesus. Why did I was looking at? I had the NFC and the AFC. So I'm going Eagles. No, I'm sorry. I'm going 49ers to beat the Eagles in the AFC Championship, and then they will face the Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
49ers, Buffalo Bills. And I think that the 49ers will come out victorious.
I think someone from the AFC is going to win this year.
Yeah. I think it's just because of how the AFC is stacked, it'd be hilarious if the NFC won it. I want chaos.
I like the odds for Arizona to win
The Super Bowl? The team who's literally on the
200,
Can I give
Ravens are plus
my
1800.
Can I give my
1800, but like the matchup though. Like,
Gibby let no one give his pick.
Can I give my awful pick?
Go
What's
for
your
it, bud.
awful pick?
So just from what I've listened to, hearing you all talk, I think the Chiefs and the 49ers. Is that a good or bad one? Tell me.
No,
That's good.
That's good?
It's
Okay,
very, very
okay.
possible.
Okay.
all right, guys. Anything else you want to add before we end it here of our NFL preview podcast? We will be releasing week 1 Monday. No, I'm sorry, Tuesday of the 5th. September 5th will be the first episode of week 1.
Alternate parlays will be coming out.
Yup.
Get ready to make some money.
Anything else you guys want to add?
Oh. Well, you know what? Gibby?
Yeah.
Say bye.